Let me know if that double played audio, 'cause I heard it twice. Anyways, how's it going, everybody? How's it going? Yeah, I got this all running, except the fucking chat window isn't working. Fuck. Maybe it is. See, I changed. Oh, here it is. See, look at that. Yeah, special times, special times. Oh, you know what? I'm an idiot then. I should be dragging down the bottom. Oh, I see what I've done wrong. I got this. I have rebuilt this whole thing, so you're all gonna bear with me, goddammit. And then it's gonna be the best thing ever because it's organized now. There's just gonna be a couple bugs to work out, and we're gonna get them worked out, and then we're gonna move forward. Cleaned it all up. Cleaned it all up. This is super loud. Cleaned it all up. Made it so that I can actually function inside my own OBS, and then I can throw an actual show on. How's it going? Hi. 20 assholes in here. What's going on? I know. That's what happens when I don't go live. When I tell you I'm going to, goddammit, like last week. Bro, clever title for your stream, bro. I know, right? I haven't seen it yet. I haven't, but we have. We legit have. Where is it here? Goddamn Matt Powell talking about flat Earth. And I literally, look it, I have watched 8 seconds of it. And I said, God damn, this is something, no pun intended, of course. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to the religious folks. Hold on, I'm going to switch this chat box too because I can and I should and I will. See, look, I actually did it the wrong way. I shrunk the bottom part of it. Everything's locked now. See, like I used to like accidentally drag shit around, but everything's locked. So the only thing unlocked right now, the only thing I should be able to manipulate. It's a fun word. Should be this god darn McTootin Pants box. Can that even be read? What does that look like on the stream? Is it readable or does that need to be bigger? That probably needs to be bigger. Font size? Okay, it's gonna start again now. Either that or it's broken. I'm not entirely sure which. People will say things and things will happen. They'll speak of us. Maybe it's broken. Did I just break this goddamn thing? Oh, let's just reload it. Hey, people are talking. Hey, that's a little better. Hey, there you go. Now it's not tiny shrunken text. All right. All right. How's everybody doing? So we have... Oh my goodness, Isa, how are you doing? Thank you for coming as always. Craven, Mordic, Vegas Baby Girl, good to see everybody. Skits Crasher, Hail Satan. Hail Satan with the best shower curtain in existence, I would say. It's a homage to Psycho, the movie, for people who don't like. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, just open his image in a new tab and make it bigger, and you'll know what I'm talking about. Let's see. Hi, Hail Satan. Hey, Brainy, he says. Robert Williams, how are you doing? He is a member. He is the Royal Order of the Beaver Poos, because that is 100% what that symbol looks like when it's tiny, and I never did change it yet. So for now, you guys get to be the hallowed Beaver Poos. And I'm not sure, is that like upgraded level? Is it like you end at Beaver Poo, or is it like... It is funny if you think about it. And I'm going to be honest with you. If I was the one rocking the Beaver Poo symbol, I'd probably want to keep it. That's just me. I'm a freak. What can I say? Jackalope Herdmaster with the very first comment up there. Hi, everybody. Hi, Jackalope. He's not here now, though. God damn it, Jackalope. Where'd you go? I was only 5 minutes late, or maybe 10. I'm not entirely sure. Listen, I had to shave this beautiful, beautiful face of mine, okay? Listen, somebody's got to look better than Team Skeptic, okay? And no, I did not load Team Skeptic. It's got eyes. They got no eyes on here. I'll have to find... This is literally a whole new set of... Holy shit, that's loud. Oh my god, that was turned up pretty good. Thanks for making me pee myself, Skits Crasher. Why, hello, Mr. Beaver. Hi. That was on my end. So it's been fixed now, too. Isn't the pink and purple such a pretty color for the chat to be in? Oh, my goodness. I don't even know if I picked that on purpose, but here we are. Skit Scratcher, thank you very much for the $2 Americano dollars. Hi, Marie DeMarco. I think you're probably the Marie that I think you are. And hello, how are you? I have you in a... If you're who I think you are, I have you in a patron. Look at, I fixed him. It's hard to point at something that's on a screen. It's like that one time I tried to cover up the camera, and I was like, don't look, and I covered the screen. Because that's how you get it done. Sorry, I was doing a Belgian dip over here or something, trying to dip my nose and other parts in coffee. So yeah, Matt Powell, eh? Never really watched a lot of his stuff, so I'm a little frightened in some ways. I guess we'll find out. I did see you 204. Everybody, if you like playing Boom Beach, if you like the mobile games, if you think you just want to sit around and listen to copyright music, not my problem. And let's face it, they all just claim the videos, so he doesn't care either. But if you all want to sit around, listen to copyright music, and watch somebody do some Boom Beach, or you're going to tell me it's the wrong thing. It's like Boom... I mean, you're on a ship. You're touching screens, I guess, because I can't see your fingers, and you're blowing things up. That's what I know. He's gonna tell you what he actually plays in the chats, and if that's what you're into, go check out his channel. He's trying to break 1,000. He's at 800 and something. So I know him personally. He's such an asshole. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. No, he's actually one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet, probably to a fault almost. Like in a good way, you know what I mean? How can you be a nice person to a fault other than, you know, just awesome? Minus, how are you doing? How is everybody? Mr. Andrak, good to see you. Streamlabs, always a good supporter. Streamlabs shows up at every stream. Man, that's devotion. Craven Mordic, I think I said you already. You get extra love. Night Noodler, very nice. Peace. Thanks for the beaver. Not whoa. Night. I got the itch. Let's finish that first. That's important. Night Shy Nevermore. Night Shay Nietzsche Nevermore. It says Nevermore. But how do I phonetically pronounce the rest of that? And greetings to you too. God, this is like phonetics with Beaver. Wonder what phonetics with a beaver would be like. And you could take that to either beaver you want, and it would be a completely different scenario. In fact, I don't know how one of them would go. I don't know either of them would go. Never mind. Does the coffee cup come pre-vanilla flavored? No, we have to add the vanilla rum to it for that. Okay, I'll unlurk. Hi, Factard. How are you doing? Good to see you too. Ryan Anance. Heyo. And oh yes, and thank you for the $5 for the comment. Minus a very good subscriber. Hold on, everybody. I have an eyelash in my eye or something. Oh yeah, there it is. Now I have coronavirus in my eye because, you know, that happens. Okay. Let's get real. So everybody say hi to Harry Warp. I don't know. No, hi Harry Warp. I see you there. Okay, so well, we got a couple different things that I like. The title, like, so I found Matt Powell at the end, which is why the title's Matt Powell. But the where's Matt Powell? Where the hell did you go? Don't you dare leave me. There he is. So that's why the title's kind of Matt Powell based, but the thumbnail isn't, which I guess is kind of a good way to roll. But they're both in here. So what do we want to start with? Should we start with Matt Powell? I don't want to start with Matt Powell. I think I'm going to do Matt Powell second. We're going to start with Flat Earth Game Show, I think. I'm shaking my leg. I've just realized it's probably shaking the whole camera and everything. Like, look at, earthquake, hold on to your shit. They call that nervous energy. I just call it spasms. And being spastic didn't we determine that's the wrong word, being spastic? That's why I don't like using words against people. It's like, oh no, did he say spastic? It's like, some places it's not a bad word. Maybe it is. I'm ready to learn. Oh man, I just thought of the implications of that too. It's like you just blast it over Twitter before you actually get the shit. I didn't fucking know. Inflatable banana. It doesn't matter. I got my second Pfizer a week ago this Saturday. I got a week ago this. Oh, very good. I get my first one in, I don't know, another 10 days or something. Apparently I signed up at the wrong one, and I didn't realize that the one I signed up to, the super center, the super site, I guess, I don't know what they call it, for vaccinating. I guess I didn't realize that the one I was signing up for was like not open for another like 10 days or something. So then you're lining up starting on that date, and I don't know. Anyways, it's just like booked. Basic trigonometry, 2 pounds beef. Well, thank you very much for the enthusiasm. I've shilled my Matt Powell vid on Discord, Brainy Beaver. Please watch it when you've got 7 minutes. I'll watch it. I'll watch it after this for sure. I'll take a look. Is it in my Discord? In Discord. Oh, you've got 7 minutes. 7 minutes long. Good for you. Matt deserves to keep getting smacked around by debunkers. I don't even know what he says there. So it'll be fun. It's actually like he's like addressing both of us or something. I don't like Glober's in. Let's this is supposed to be like an 80s workout video, I think, or something. Come on, everybody. Come on, work with me. Work with me. Extend them and then bring them in. Extend them, then bring them in. I want to feel that burn. Right? That's what this feels like, this music. Like your mom's supposed to have this one fucking step that's like maybe 6 inches tall at best. No, that's too much. 4. She's got on the lowest setting. She's got those weights on her ankles and she's fucking just going fuck. You all know exactly what I'm talking about if you're the same age as me too, because I think there was a period of time there where everybody was aerobicizing. At least all the stay-at-home moms were, right? probably very good for you. I'm not knocking that. You know, the memories you grow up with, right? I'm sure she had a bandana on. Matt Powell, don't need no fibers. What? Don't need no fibers. I don't know that joke. Don't need no fibers. Either this is more complex than I think, or it's gone right over my head, and it's so simple. Anyways, okay, so. Oh, let's do the game show. Let's start with a game show, everybody. Oh, let's do this. This one's fun. This one's fun. We'll just start with something fun, okay? Everybody remember Steven Pennington? He's still doing it. Look at this. This guy is... I don't even know. To be just straight about it. What is going on with this person? Do you guys have any? This is amazing. Look at what he does. There's so many of them. Oh, this will be fun. Okay, let's do this one. It's actually him talking. So I just, and then we'll get to like one of those mnemonic. Why is this not pausing? So I just. That's. Computer's been being a. Okay, I paused you, please. My computer's been being a bit of a wiener poo lately, so yeah. Where is my music? Pause it. Okay. Matt Powell, take it away. What's going on here? Yeah, emails and stuff. Sorry. I just talked to a fella at my mechanics. A guy about my age, you know, and he had a jacket on with all the patches to show that he had worked for the government. And I asked him what he did, you know, he's like he's in the military or something. And he said, yeah, he did mortar. I said, well, that's such a big old shell, isn't it? He said, yeah. Is that coming through twice to you guys? I don't know if, oh, you know what? Maybe I'm on. And output. Just gotta check one thing here. No monitors off. This fucking guy. Just tell me if you think if you're getting an echo out of this. I said, what'd you shoot? He said mortar. I said, well, mortar's the shit. You know what? I can test this. Hold on.
And it's becoming very popular.
No, that's his freaking audio. It's gotta be.
Filming a game show out here.
Yeah, that's his audio. Okay, his audio's trash. That's fine. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't pumping it twice to you. Oh, this chat window's not damn well working either. Oh man, did I do this one wrong too? Okay, I'll fix that. What was the target? He says he doesn't know. He never looked. That's what you call compartmentalization. Which, I mean, you know, I'd probably be the same way. Just do my job. Everything's fine. But he wouldn't know if we were on a flat earth or a ball earth or what he's shooting. I mean, people don't know. They don't know. Have you ever been in outer space? I just talked to a pilot. Oh, that is absolutely garbage. Okay, let's not do that. Let's listen to this one then. Sorry. That's trash.
Name it here. I know that I haven't been very popular, so I'm just going to write the point and make my point and go. First of all, being man, I feel like I have to say something about prosperity, but, you know, before you get into prosperity, you really got to learn to be content and certainly not to ask for something to consume upon your lusts.
Hear that, everybody?
Do we have that settled now yet? I hope so.
Yes.
Because the next thing...
Don't go for your lusts, people.
Was it Philippians 4:5, I think it says, let your moderation be known unto all men. that means house. For those of you who are homeless or live in an apartment or a trailer home or something like that, you know what I'm saying? The image is just not exactly what we would call moderate.
What is this? He's a flat earther, guys. Like this is what he's become. Like look at. It's crazy. Like watch. Oh, where is it? This is ridiculous.
Hiya, fact checker here.
Is this like what happens when you go insane? A bit quiet? I'll turn it up. He's got it a little low on his end, so that's, yeah.
Here, which I think I should change my name for this recording to be the hypothesizing checker. Kind of like NASA. They say, yeah, mushrooms on Mars. You say, is that a fact? They go, no, we're hypothesizing. Okay. So anyway, I'm just like, now this is faith. I'm going to read Revelation chapter 21, I think. Is it 21? I don't know, maybe 22. 21. Yeah, it's 21. And verse 20, 24. Yeah, there we go. Say, and the nations of them which are saved and walk in the light of it, and the kings of the earth do bring their glory and honor into it. Alrighty, there you have it. That's a fact. I just read that. That's a fact. You heard me read it. You can read it for yourself. You want to verify that it's a fact that I read. Revelation chapter 21, verse 25. Is it 25? Is it 24.
But did he just open his fucking Bible? That's awesome.
That's a fact.
I'm telling you, this is, I need more RAM on my computer is what it is, honestly, God. That's my next order. RAM. But yeah, this is awesome. I don't even know what to say about this, guys. What do I... Where do you go with this? Like, does he have any socks left? He's got a lot of puppets.
Bang! I read verse 24. So, the high...
I want to hear that, though.
That's a fact!
Did he open his Bible? The thing that makes it worse is that this is just what he does when he retires his jerkin socks. Maybe that's where they, like... That's such a good idea. I mean, they've already got natural glues that are built right into the cottons. I mean, all you'd have to do is, like, wet it, and it would be like a hodgepodge. Just, like, absorb its prey, essentially. Oh, my God, that's funny. That is nightmare fuel, Skits Crusher says. Yeah, well, like, what's going on in the wall behind him and stuff? Freedom! Like... This is
you heard
not
me read
responding
it.
Well.
You can read it for yourself. You want to verify that it's a fact that I read Revelation chapter 21, verse 24.
Yeah, I want to hear him check the Bible again.
24. That's a fact. I read verse 24. So, the hypothesis is that there are three places you can spend eternity. You can go to hell.
Heaven or
you
purgatory.
can spend eternity in heaven, which I think is probably where, you know, heaven came out of heaven, or the New Jerusalem came out of heaven and landed on earth. So you can spend eternity in the New Jerusalem. Okay, that's kind of like heaven, isn't it? New Jerusalem. Heaven came out of
Oh, fuck. What is he even talking about? I need somebody who knows. Oh, man. Okay. Let's get out of this. This is too much. Okay, let's get to this. Let's do this game show. Okay, everybody ready for a game show? Fixing the chat window. That's my own words. I'll give you more RAM. Craven Mordic says with a wink. You dirty boy, you. Squirrel, Mr. Andrat. I love squirrels. I think they're fantastic. Oh, geez. Hello, freak. Slim Living Cyborg says. Oh, goodness. Yeah, well, here, what we're going to do is we're about to get into... I wish I could put this music... Oh, I could. What if I put that music to a different source? I'll do that. Talking. Then I could play it afterwards and not blow your ears off. It would be amazing. Okay, let's try this. But we're gonna get into this game show. Everybody, we're gonna do this together.
It's free to play. I ask you 3 questions. You get all 3 right, you win $40. There's no catch. If you ever wanted to be on a game show, now's your chance. Y'all can play as a group.
Science proves the flat stationary Earth. The Earth is covered with 71% flat level water. It does not conform to the exterior state.
Easy questions, like how many hours are in a day. Easy questions. Filming a game show. Ask you 3 questions. You get all 3 right, you win $40. Free to play.
I'm curious as to what the catch is going to be on the 4th question. Or 3 questions? How many questions? I've already squirreled out here. So there's questions, and that's what I've gathered.
Y'all can play as a family. 3 easy questions.
Well, if you believe that, find out what you know about them.
By the way, I want to let everybody know really quickly that as one of the things that like the donations go towards, for instance, this is me trying to drum up more, is like I have a hard drive that is failing currently, which might even be the source of some of my freeze ups that I'm kind of having currently. I've already backed up all the data, which it is my storage drive, but luckily I had just bought another one because I needed more storage. So similarly sized. So unfortunately now I'm not going to have more storage. So I'll probably buy another drive to upgrade that so I actually have the storage again. But essentially, like, you know, my computer's been getting some weird hangs and stuff. And then when I looked into it, I have a drive that's reallocating sectors. And anybody out there, I'm not going to tech hour it, but anybody out there's geek enough knows that's not good. Now it's generally still showing healthy, but reallocated sectors in general is not healthy. So that drive is probably going to get removed from my computer so that it doesn't have anything sensitive on it. And I use drives like that in, I mean, like I've got like a little mining computer. I'll probably go throw it in there, build a, who knows, if I need a drive somewhere, I'll use it. But for things I don't care if I'm going to lose, because if that drive just goes, I'll give you a hard drive. Craven, you're terrible. I let you because you hit the like button. I'm a dirty whore for interaction, so I'll let you talk to me any way you want as long as you buy me pretty flowers. In the form of pimp my shit, you know. So okay, we got this. I don't know. They're gonna ask him questions. I watched 1 or 2, but it was still funny.
The globe. He's asking questions.
Ask you 3 questions. Free to play. You got nothing.
No,
to lose.
I want to hear the answer.
All right. In the first question, in the globe model, how long does it take the Earth to spin one time?
I don't know. I don't good at science.
Just one time. How long does it take to spin?
What's it,
How many
24
hours? There you go. 24 hours. Good. 1 for 1. 2 more questions.
Right.
Oh, you lost half your team. All right.
She's okay.
How far away is the sun in the globe model? How far away in miles?
And on the globe
In the globe model, what we're taught in mainstream science, how far away is the sun?
You can take a guess.
Take a guess.
You have a 1 in a billion chance of being right.
A 1 in a billion? $5 miles, bro.
They sell us the sun's 93 million miles away.
Right.
All right. I ask you 1 more question.
Yeah.
You get it right, I'll still give you $40. How about it? All right. At the equator, in the globe model, how fast does the Earth spin in miles per hour?
I have no clue.
1,037 miles an hour.
Okay.
So it's spinning faster than the speed of a bullet, right?
I guess
That's
so.
what they're telling us.
Yeah.
Do you feel it moving?
No.
But I thought it's spinning at over 1,000 miles an hour.
But what do you have to prove it's not true?
Well, we got 200 proofs on there. We just ask you to go there and look into it, man. There's a website right there on the front, flatearth101.com, and inside here is 10 of the proofs. All we do is we ask you to look into it. We're not $40. How about it? All right. At the equator, in the globe model, how fast does the Earth spin in miles per hour?
I have no clue.
1,037 miles an hour.
Okay.
So it's spinning faster than the speed of a bullet, right?
I guess
That's
so.
what they're telling us.
Yeah.
Do you feel Earth spin in miles per hour?
I have no clue.
1,037 miles an hour.
Okay.
So it's spinning.
Oh yeah. I am muted. Well, the good news is that I was just re-listening to that, and I was trying to catch what that guy was saying in the background. The bad news is, yeah, I was fucking muted, and it was because I was talking to my wife for a second, and then, yeah.
Faster than the speed of a bullet, right?
I guess
That's
so.
what they're telling us.
Yeah.
Do you feel it moving?
No.
But I thought it's spinning at over 1,000 miles an hour.
But what do you have to prove it's not true?
Well, we got 200 proofs on there. We just asked you to go there and look into it, man.
It's so funny to me because, like, we got 200 proofs on there. The guy opens, he's like, fuck, I don't count 200 on here. It's like, yeah, they got a few proofs on there, and then they stretch it out to... Here, I think I've got this fixed. Let me see. I think I can get music going quicker at the end of, let's do this. Try this out. Held down. Come over here and hit that play button. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Gave it its own audio source. So there we go. It's on a different part of my banana. No, I have a potato now. It's very much wider. Matt would have loved the banana, but the potato is kind of naughty. But it's like naughty with N-O-T-T-Y, right? Right? Or maybe that isn't how you spell it. I don't fucking know. Nathi Sheer. Now, oh, god damn it. Nati. Oh, team. Natishiro. Thank you for the $2 Canadian, Natishiro. I just butchered the shit out of it. I'm going to give up while I'm ahead. Thank you very much for the $2 Canadian. I will swiftly put that towards more RAM because apparently I need more RAM and a new hard drive because that's going to happen. Yeah, 200 proofs of flat Earth. That just means that if you drink some pure grain alcohol, you might think the Earth is flat. I mean, there's not 200 proofs on there. Moving forward.
There's a website right there on the front, flatearth101.com, and inside here is 10 of the proofs. All we do is we ask you to look into it. We're not here to convince you of anything, because if we can convince you it's flat, you're no better off than when someone convinced you it was a globe.
It's absolutely no way it's flat, right?
That's what I thought too. That's what I thought.
How do you figure it is?
No. Tell me how you figure it's not flat.
What's your one proof that you live on a globe?
They actually have, like, that's a pretty pro setup they got. Like, I gotta give it to them. Like, you know, if you're gonna listen, I'm all for giving credit where credit's due, but let's really analyze this. Like, I'm a little loud. I'll take a little off the top. Let's take a peek at this and really. Oh man, I'm still kind of spiking here. Well, here, I'll turn me down a bit more. Check, because I'm loud and noisy, and then that way everything else is still okay. Tell me if you can't hear anything. Anyways, man, did you see that they got, like, tablets set up here? Like, look at this shit. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. It's like you're at a goddamn science fair, so like one of those science exhibits or something, you know, like.
That's what I thought too.
Look at this.
That's what I thought.
How do you figure it is?
No. Tell me.
Like, look at it. They got this sitting there covered in coronavirus, ready to go. Just lick marks all over and fucking booger strings because, you know, let's be straight. Like, I mean, there's going to be a lot of nose picking and wiping on those with the kind of people that are going to be interested in playing with that app, I imagine. I forgot I bought a Flat Earth game. It was so long ago, I've forgotten about it. All right, they're gonna talk some more, and then I'm gonna see if I can't dig that shit out.
How you figure it's not flat?
What's your one proof that you live on a globe?
Other than pictures, because that don't count. Because I can give you a picture of...
Pictures don't count. You can't bring evidence. God damn it.
Right, so if you say a picture's not the evidence that the Earth is round, then what proof would you give me that it's not? How did you measure it?
Good call, buddy.
If it's a sphere, then it has sphericity, which is a calculation that determines how much it drops off at distance. Okay?
What?
It crests at 7 miles.
No, it's 1.225 miles in times the square root of the observer's height in feet. So if you're 1 foot high, the square root of 1 is 1. And then if you're 1 foot off the ground, the horizon should drop off in 1.225 miles. But we put a camera at 1 foot above the water and we see 10 miles out. So that's 10 times larger than what...
I mean, it's not even worth talking about what causes this, is it? Does anybody out there need me to describe to them one more time what causes this? Like, that's not what we're here doing. We're here just to listen to stupidness and comment on it. Now, what I really want to get to is Matt Powell in a minute, but I did want to see where this conversation went.
And the reason being is because the limit of your eyes is just where the...
And you're all going to join me while I cold start this damn game one time.
That's what's called horizon, right? And they used to say that boats go behind the horizon because it's going over the hump of the earth. But now we have high-powered cameras.
It's not bad, eh? Sorry, I'm going to be a man here for a second. You guys are all going to join me. Sorry to the ladies. Does she have tattoos?
The hump of the earth.
No. We got to go back. He with her, or she with him? Either way. But she taken? Oh my goodness! I'm just kidding. Oh, come! Is there? It stops on her, right? Yeah, those are tattoos. That's nice. Or is that like Hannah? Did she get like her?
Back from behind the hump.
No, it's tattoos. She's with him.
Because there is no hump. It's behind the furthest order.
This asshole.
Physical horizon.
So let me ask you this. This is a legitimate question.
Oh my god, I've seen him in so many videos. It's so funny. Is there a reason why you don't have an Amazon wishlist thingy? I do. Well, yeah. Oh, that's a good point. I could always put things like, okay, so here's the thing. Oh man, there's a zit up here. So here's the thing. When I want something, I tend to buy it. So like, like if I really want something and it's on a wish list, there's a good chance if I actually need it. Like for instance, let's say I put RAM on the wish list. Well, unless that wish list got filled right away, there's a good chance I'll order that RAM before midnight today, because I really only figured out I needed it about an hour before streaming, because once I loaded everything up, I'm starting to hit about 70% RAM usage, which that's actually a lot when you're talking about your RAM, using your RAM. So I've got the standard 32 nowadays, which is low nowadays, but it's decent. But I just need to get 2 sticks and upgrade myself to 64, and then I'll be jamming. 128 people that go 64, 128. I think that's like a little overkill still at this time. Like I just feel like they're paying a lot for RAM that they're not using. Whereas I tend to, you know, like the next computer I build, the minimum would probably be 64, and then 64 to 128. Tech hour. Anyways, but yeah, Skits Crusher. That's why I don't tend to have an Amazon wish list. And then I did have a keyboard on that Amazon wish list, but then I had a subscriber from Europe cost me this wonderful keyboard. The only downside is there's euros and shit on it, which I've learned to deal with. So I'm aware that is my I want to say that's my @ symbol, that euro. And it moved another key somewhere here. Anyone else turned on by Brainy Beaver saying RAM? Team Skeptics, welcome to come on if he wants to make fun of Matt Powell in a minute. But otherwise, yeah, otherwise you're also welcome just to hang out. Might be feeling a little lightheaded right now, I'm not sure. You know, that's such skinny, all that skinny. You got to get some iron in there, Team Skeptic. He's like, fuck that, I do. This guy lives on red meat. He's made of iron. Anyways, here. Let's listen to this a little bit more, and then I want to fire up that flag.
It's not round as I see it now.
Right.
What do you say that it is?
Well, we know the water is flat, right? Because water always finds its level. That's why we use water levels to
But
measure
the earth
flat.
itself, not the water
Yeah,
that's
kind
on
of like we've splayed out like this.
Like this model right here.
So the North Pole would be the center, and South would be everywhere outside from the center. So East and West are just concentric circles.
So you're telling me that essentially we're just laying on it.
It's a tabletop.
On
We're on a giant pond.
a table.
Yeah.
So what causes the water not to crest off the side of the place?
This goes up hundreds and hundreds of feet, and it contains the water. It's called
It's a
It's
shoreline.
literally
It's a
illegal to go
shoreline.
there.
You want to know what's damn funny?
So
How
what?
you say y'all are Flat
when
Earth
you make it
Society,
from the
yet
center,
that damn
We
thing
are
is a
Flat Earth
fucking
Society.
globe?
That's a psyop. Flat Earth Society actually argues
We're
against
showing why
us.
the globe is
Where's this, Chris? Why you don't
Just
fall
keeps
off?
going. Keeps going.
It's always
Torian,
something like
explain it
that.
to
No,
I wish we could organize a get together between Nathan and him. You know, those poor lovers. You know, it would be like, can you? Oh yeah, no, sorry, I was just reading a message. Well, here, I'm gonna send an invite while we're watching something to somebody. But yeah, so
Maybe.
We can't.
yeah, we gotta get these two together. We gotta get them back together. What do you think the odds are, you guys? You think if we team, you think you got Nathan Thompson's email? Maybe you could reach out to Nathan and see if we can set something up with him and Witsit. We should get him and Witsit on the same stream, and we just need to get them to bro it out together, okay? We just need to get them to go, bro. It'd be mostly Witsit. But Nathan has to be complicit. Like, I imagine that Nathan was the softer of the two lovers anyways. So I imagine if Witsit comes in broing pretty hard, then Nathan's probably just gonna crumble like a cookie. You know, just like he'll be like dust for Witsit to manipulate and just mold in his fingertips. You know, that's how I see it. The glory hole for Nathan and Witsit. Buy a glory hole for Nathan. No, see, the trick is they have to talk to each other through this little hole so they can constantly put their lips up to it. I love you. I've always loved you. Bro. Oh my god, those two. Jesus Christ. The way it happened though, eh? Like their motorhome, like one guy fucks off with the motorhome. It's like
Maybe.
What's the circumference of the Earth? You don't know.
The Earth accumulates space.
This
Yeah,
is
so-
Antarctica, right?
so-
Antarctica is the
dumb
highest
because
one
Hold on.
on Earth.
You're giving them too many things at once. You're talking about the space thing, okay?
that's Flat Earth
So
101.
Consider the Earth as defacement. Space is just the sky. Okay, so that means the ground goes on. So if you wanted to travel to Antarctica,
very profound.
or let's just say Australia, you don't flip to the underside of a ball. You just fly flat over the water, and you'll get to Australia.
So you're discrediting gravity.
Yes, because gravity is not unnecessary unless it's a spinning ball.
This is a theory.
Density, buoyancy, and
There's
electromagnetism
no
prove
actual
everything.
proof that the Earth is a saucer, as you call it.
No, I don't call it a
just showed you the
saucer.
proof, man.
I call it a flat
Have you
plane.
gone and tested the Earth, or
Right.
you just believe
But
NASA?
there's no discrediting information.
You can-
that
I just
you
showed
give
it
me
to
on
you.
this.
Look,
You
I
give
can
me a-
discredit this
but
because it's a physical measurement.
right, but you can't so you say the pictures don't count. However,
Right.
you spend billions and trillions of dollars to send something up into space.
And they
No,
admit
that's
that
what
they're
they're telling you
Are we
they're doing.
discrediting
They
the
say
Yes,
that they're just
NASA is all lies.
They say
dude.
it's just cartoons, but on their own website, they say
Do you
it's
know?
not real pictures.
Do you know who was
what's
the
one
head?
interesting
Do you know who was the head scientist of NASA
Look,
when they
Goose Mountain's
were
from
founded?
250 miles away. If there is the ball, they said it should be hidden by a mile of Earth curvature. So what's up with that? Doesn't matter because NASA and the government told us that the cartoons are real. They admit on the NASA.gov that they're just cartoons.
No, I just find it hard to believe that you're saying that that I can travel and I'm just traveling on a flat plane instead
Yep.
of a sphere.
Right, look, check this. Like,
Yep.
if you have,
Fucking sense.
yeah, it does.
When,
Yeah, think about it.
when
If
you
have a
talk to
compass-
pilots, they use what's called a gyroscope. It stays rigid in space. They always stay
But this is such horse shit. I mean, these people know that this has been like, come on, where's Bob? Come on, come on, Bob. Thanks, Bob. Where are you?
level. They never see a tilt as they're going around the ball. It always stays level.
Oh, that part. Okay. Well, technically, that part's true. Where's that? Hey, do you guys miss that guy? Do you miss him? Oh my god, I miss that guy. I want to have a nonstop. I want to get him in. God damn it. His name like Mary Judson or something like that. Mary. Not. Listen, I'm talking. There's two Marys out there. There's a Mary listening who's a very nice person, and then there's a Mary Judson out there who's not listening and doesn't have a girlfriend anymore because his breakup was extremely public on his Facebook. But yeah, I want to have that conversation with that guy. Do we have any oldies? Do we have any classics from him? Oh, I'll have to
You
look
have to
that
think
up.
about it. You have a
We have to look that up. Give me me a second.
All right, bro, I got this. Can I talk for just a second? Jeez Louise. If you have a compass, it faces north, okay? That's what we use to go in directions. So if the middle is magnetic and you're going east, it's going north. So you're just updating relative to north, going in a circle. It's called circumnavigation. The only way you could prove the Earth is a ball was to do north to south circumnavigation.
Which was going near the bottom.
It's literally illegal. The entire world, every major world country, which is a fact, you can look it up, bro. It's called the Antarctic Treaty. You're legally not allowed to go past the 60 south latitude. They all agree it's illegal for us humans to go try to prove it's a ball. So Russia and China and America, we're all enemies except for when it comes to not.
Ahoy hoy, I'm Planetwalk, and today I'm trying to get that guy to fulfill his promise to MC Toon and delete his channel. This should be fun. So to put things simply, that guy thinks that he—
If you don't know who this straight up child is, I'm kidding, Planner. Love you, buddy. Then this is Planner Walk, and you should definitely go subscribe to him. And we're gonna go watch some of his content now because we're really gonna just watch the content he's making fun of. But you know, he's cool. Don't worry.
he understands how magnets work. He's wrong, but he thinks that he's right. And when flat earthers think they know how magnetism works, they make a lot of stupid claims like, oh, a compass wouldn't work on a globe. So MC Toon decided to go and tell that guy that he was wrong, and that—
Oh, by the way, I got somebody might be popping in here in a minute, and when he does, we'll turn on Matt Powell. Okay, so hey, LB Things, Stuff, and More. How's it going?
guy said that if MC Toon could demonstrate—
Thank you for dropping. I think that's Planner's link for Hail Satan. I think that might be what you dropped, and I appreciate it if you did.
that a compass would work on a globe, that he would delete his channel. So MC Toon decided to show that guy that he was wrong.
Look at this. We do not use magnetic south to navigate. He's quoting me. Yes, we do not use magnetic south to navigate, ever.
I love this guy so much. I miss him.
This is true, he says.
Oh my god.
In that we also don't use magnetic north. We use both north and south. What a fucking moron. What a fucking moron. Lie. That's a straight up lie.
So I'm wondering, what does the rest of that comment say? Because you're showing a little tiny bit of a comment and using it to support your argument, even though there's a lot more to that comment, clearly, and you're not showing it. Isn't that disingenuous? But I'm going to take that vehemently.
Here's what we do use. Magnetic north. See how your compass shows it as a single point of attraction in the northern hemisphere? Watch. He'll prove it. Physically. Right in front of you. Undeniable, physical, scientific demonstration. See? He's circling it. It's staying fixed on a single point of magnetic attraction, which makes south every direction away from this single point of magnetic attraction you call magnetic north, the North Pole. See there?
So what that guy said right there is objectively wrong. Compasses don't point directly at the North Pole, and I can prove it, because this is an egg. Fuck, wrong video. This is a magnet. Got it this time.
That's
so
fucking
here is our
awesome.
magnet. Let's bring the compass in. Right. Compass points at the south side of the magnet.
This
and
is
here
an
we
egg. Fuck. Oh man, Sleeping Warrior. I love that guy too.
have the compass pointing.
This is just like remembering the wonders
north
of.
And even
This is like just trying to remember the wonders of Marie Judson, you know? Oh man.
And-
What's the other one here? We got Simon Dan too.
I think it's important to showcase.
Here we go.
Proofs was made for that.
I want to hear that guy say shit. Wait, come on.
in a swimming pool or being in a dog pile.
Wait. We got to be able to find space weight. Flat Earth. Come on, we got to be able to find space weight. Filter by, upload date. No! Dead-ended. Alright. We'll move on from him for now.
All the other planets, they're non-existent.
They're just lights in the sky. we can't line on them to find out what they actually are because they're just things. They're projections.
Yeah, we have pictures of them.
Yeah.
They're not solid. They move around.
Yeah, when you zoom in on any star or any planet with a high power telescope lens,
look at the thumbnail he used too. Look at watch this.
Energy, like
Look
you
at-
see fluctuations in the light.
This was the video's thumbnail.
It's crazy until you look into it, man. I'm telling you.
All we're asking you to look into it. Don't believe us, just look into it.
Interesting.
You got a pilot here.
I'm a former pilot, and I can tell you, we never took curvature into account. And all the times I flew, I've been to 40.
That's funny. Fun fact: navigational charts. Where's my face? Oh, I am here. Hi. I'm sitting there picking my nose. Oh. Yeah, I think I'd hear it if somebody joins in the background. When showing shitty chest tattoos goes wrong. Oh my god, that is funny. Saludos. Hey, you weren't here when I said the Nathishiro. When I butchered Nathishiro. I butchered it good, damn it. I butchered it good.
42 countries all across the plane, and not once do we take curvature into account.
I do civil engineering. You have to figure out
How many countries did he just say?
Pilot here.
I'm a former pilot, and I can tell you, we never took curvature into account. And all the times I flew, I've been to 42 countries all across the plane, and not once do we take curvature into account.
I do civil engineering. You have to figure out where every drop of water is going to go for the next 100 years. And with fluid dynamics, if you consider curvature and spin, the whole model goes crazy.
But you're discrediting.
Oh my god, he must have been a real treat in class, eh? Oh my god, Nathishiro. I did, I got it. He says I nailed it. Yeah. Yay. I feel so good about myself.
You're discrediting gravity. If you
So I'm working on me and Hail Satan are working on a new product that will grace the channel soon as far as a purchasable piece of merch. So I think it'll be funny. So when it comes, you should be excited. Let this dickhead in here. This son of a bitch. I'll let this piece of shit in. Hey, there he is. A new product. Oh wait, he can't hear me. Grace the channel soon as far as a purchasable piece of merch. So I think it'll be funny. Hear me. I'm getting myself back, just so you know, but.
Oh, what up?
Hold on, my cable's in the
What's up, bro?
Piece of shit in. There he is. There, sorry, my voice was fucked up. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm hearing your stream in the background.
Oh wait, there. Interesting. Are you now?
Yeah. No, it's gone now.
Okay, I did just switch some sources.
Oh yeah, it's gone. It was like coming in real light in the background.
Yeah, Google, Windows updated, and you know how that goes. Some shit moved around, so that should be better. Are you? Is this what I'm seeing out of you? I've just got the OBS civil, right? Which is fine. That's all I'm getting.
Yeah.
Okay, no, that's fine. All right, look at this though. Oh wait, hold on. We got to dance. We got to dance for a second. I'll let you in on the sound here. In on the party now. That was you absolutely didn't nailed it. Oh,
Yes, you did nailed it.
Nathishiro. He disagrees with you every time we say it.
Yeah, but I know better than he does about how to pronounce his name. Like, I don't see why people see a problem with the way I say it. The way he says it is weird. So, new name, Nathishiro. I think he'll like it.
Oh, you know what I'm realizing? That I have to move you over in audio. So just give me 10 seconds. Because I've got to move you over to a different source here. Input.
You gotta hurry up, man. I got about
There you
45
go.
minutes.
No, it's
till
all
I
good.
die.
You're already in the other source. You're already in the other
took
source.
my vax. So
Well, you got to lay down, or you got your thing.
And I think the countdown timer's 45 minutes.
Are you allowed to drink alcohol after you've had a vaccination?
Oh shit! I didn't ask.
Maybe you should lay off tonight just for the one night.
Nah, fuck that. It's just the vaccination shouldn't make a big of a difference. Hold on, let me see.
I wouldn't have thought so. Anyways, I hear we can go straight to Matt Powell then. I haven't seen it. I don't know if there's going to be anything to comment on. I just thought I just thought it was funny. It says my thoughts on flat Earth model versus globe Earth model. I thought, well, that's worth at least listening to since Matt Powell is so topical right now. I heard he has a gigantic inflatable banana in his backyard named Dr. Peel. That's what I was told, you know. Some guy in the comments even said that he can see it from his window. Did you guys know that? He's got a gigantic banana. Inflatable bananas. Sorry, I keep getting corrected here.
Yeah, sorry, I'm reading right now.
Oh, I'm just talking. Don't worry. I was being me.
What?
What?
You need to it says in the UK experts recently. Oh my God, no, I don't want to pay for this article. It's free.
In Russia, they were giving them all that Sputnik shot, and then they found out everybody got it, and then they were like, oh yeah, by the way, you should refrain from drinking alcohol for like a week, and they literally had a mini riot occur from the people that already got the vaccination.
Oh,
because they were so pissed. It does say to refrain, doesn't it?
It does.
Well,
Fuck,
I don't know if
says
it's
days. Can I substitute days and hours? Is that...
Can you? Maybe you could just pretend to have like you cannabis alcohol, you know.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Well, you can't do it on the stream. Smoke too? God damn, are you serious?
No way. You can't.
This is
smoke
terrible.
After getting a fucking vaccine.
This is terrible. You're telling me that in 12 days I have to refrain from the thing I love most?
Hey, first off, calm down, guys. Professor says you're good to drink on vaccines, and his name has the word professor in it, so obviously he knows.
That is
Thanks,
true.
Professor.
That is true.
I
Professor
appreciate
says
that.
you're good to drink on vaccines, so that's it. And Granola Mom, I saw that on Granola Mom on Facebook too. I'm just kidding, Professor. We love you, Professor. We're just joking.
Just out of curiosity, if I only got the half vax, if I only drink half as much as I normally do, you think that would be okay?
That might be okay. I'm sure there's a way to skirt the rules. Anyways, I'll let you decide what you're gonna do with that. I guess that does suck a little bit.
Says that Google said I'm good to go. That's facty. That's 2. Oh, look at that. AZ. Yeah, team. These people just want to see me get fucked up tonight.
Did you drink? It's like they're like, oh man, they got people looking over you like, oh, I can't drink, and they looked over sad at their popcorn, and they've got the DVR set to record. They're like, I'm gonna be the first one to break this goddamn shit show this time.
Professor says, what vaccine did I have? I took the first half of the Moderna vaccine. My son goes in tomorrow. And the CDC just lifted guidelines on people who got vaccinated to be able to go places with no mask on. So for the most part, if I'm going to go to a bigger event, I'll probably still wear a mask. But you know, even for probably the first month or so after the vaccine, I'll also probably wear it going to the grocery store and whatnot. But after that, you know, I kind of want to, even myself, I want to phase things out, you know, limit the amount of, mass necessities to big events like sporting events or going out or things like that. But everybody go get your vaccine. I'm still alive. I've got 42 minutes left until I die. Take advice, ask questions.
Well, here, we'll turn on Matt Powell's videos nice and short, so let's let him I guess he's got his thoughts, so we'll, I don't know. I haven't seen this, so let's hope that he doesn't say anything too wild.
So I wanted to take a moment.
Let's also hope he doesn't use fucking copyright music. Oh, that dirty son of a bitch.
You don't have, hold on.
Should have ran this through broadcast first.
That's what I was gonna say. You want me to load it up and share it, and then you can put my screen up, and I'll run it through NVIDIA Broadcast so it takes the music out.
I think I can do that, but yeah, if you can do it quickly, then sure, yeah. Because I don't know how long it's gonna take me. That's all I meant by that. Broadcast.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, send me the link to the video, I'll just put it on my OBS so you can share my call screen.
Because I might be able to. Because I do have broadcast loaded here, so maybe I can. Let's see. Update. I don't know. Oh, you hear they added cicadas to it for the new for the 15-year cycle that's happening this year.
Yeah,
they added cicadas to it so that it can they can so it can filter out the sound of cicadas in the background.
Give me 1 minute. I'm getting everything set up for you. Are you there still?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. I
Shit,
just
that's
wanted
not
to make
loud
sure
at all.
because. Well, no. I wanted to make sure because it sounded like
I don't
you
know where
just
that
went
noise is
out.
coming in from.
For me or
No,
for you?
my sound just now where I got that chat message from Natithio.
Oh, I didn't even need to do that. Okay.
After talking that much
it's
about
so
drinking, I'm
simple for
leaving.
me.
Buy some beer. Goodbye. Have a good stream. Well, thank you very much, Nathishiro, for the $5 Canadian, and you've been far too generous. Thank you very much.
Okay, first off, tell me if you can hear this.
So there's a lot of people out there.
I can.
Okay, good deal. That's number one. Let me get it video and everything on my OBS real quick so that way everybody can see what's going on as well as hear.
Oh, I know what happened.
Okay, I'm ready. You can share my screen whenever.
Switch this to here, and then I'm just gonna turn my broadcast off so it doesn't waste my resources if I'm using yours. Let's 1 second.
So this dickweed is talking about the flat Earth versus globe Earth.
I guess it's his thoughts on it. So here, share you. Okay, so hold on. I can just I'll just share. Well, wait, you're already just playing it. If you play it, they can hear it. So.
Yeah, they can hear it through my mic. So.
Yeah, you don't have the screen showing or anything, but that doesn't matter.
No, I should. Oh, wait. Never, my bad.
You got to turn on your OBS there.
Yeah. Well, it's on. I just had to. I forgot to click start virtual cam.
Okay, well, give
should
me
be going now.
Yeah, and just give me 1 second to grab a meat window. Then here, it's gonna take 2 seconds. Already got all this set up ahead of time. Now.
Hold on. What kind of transparent meat are you using for your window?
Oh no, people can get in there now. What will we do? Kind of transparent. There, it's just like it. It's not coming. Look at, you'll never know, people. This is the Brainy Beaver stream. Thank you. All right, ready when you are, sir.
Hey guys, this is Matt Powell. So there's a lot of people out there in Christianity today.
Hey, are you hearing the music?
A little bit there.
Let me make sure that I have I want to make sure.
I mean, it's not the end of the world if it gets.
No. I fixed that. I just thought I heard it. So here we go. You shouldn't be hearing the music now, right?
And it's becoming very popular.
Here, try to crank it up higher if you can. I'll turn you up.
No, you know what? I'm gonna have to. Hold on. Let me. I might. I thought I could do it without running it through NVIDIA broadcast, but just running it through my chat mic. But it doesn't look like. No, yeah, okay, yeah.
That's what I always do.
You should
be able to do it live.
It is. It's blocking it out.
Live.
You're not hearing the music right here, right? Look, I'm gonna play this. You're not hearing that music, are you?
No, not at all.
Okay, good.
And it's becoming very popular. And so I wanted to take a moment and address the flat Earth model with some of the facts. First off, I want to say that the people who believe in flat Earth, I actually agree with them more on things than not, typically. I believe that the Earth is young. I believe in young Earth creationism. I believe in science and the Bible. And I believe that all those things are very compatible. And flat Earthers often tend to say the same thing. But let's do a little critique of the flat Earth model. So in the flat Earth model, you have the Earth as just a flat plane with edges around it made of ice. And they say that the ice protects us from falling off the edge of the Earth. If the flat Earth model were true and we were living on a plane, at any given point, we should be able to see the sun from anywhere on the Earth. Because the sun, according to the model, is above the Earth. And so the sun should be visible from any point on the flat Earth. But it's not the case. The Bible talks about there being places that are day and night simultaneously. And that only makes sense on the spherical Earth model. The Bible says that it is he that sitteth upon the circle of the earth. And so the Bible clearly says that the earth is a circle. And the Spanish word for that is globos. So it is he that sitteth upon the circle or the globos of the earth They knew back in Bible times that the earth was a globe just based on the fact that they could do simple
Pause it
mathematic
for 1 second.
calculations based on comets and stars.
Just so we can talk about it for a second here. Like, I just don't. Is it really that big of a subject matter in his group of people that he needs to comment about it? Do you think? Like, really? I mean, I guess he felt he had.
Well,
to, but, or is this
you know,
just content.
he's like probably the smartest retard in a group of retards. So, like, I would not be surprised if he's flooded with flat Earth questions nonstop. And this is his way of explaining, because this guy's stupid. This guy's one of the dumbest people
I haven't
on the
listened
internet.
to him much, to be honest with you. So maybe
He's a moron.
Maybe I need to
he's,
a little
he's
bit
a
more.
moron. But it's funny though that how bad must life be if you're a flat earther and this guy's telling you you're wrong? You know, when this guy tells you you're wrong, it means you're doing something really stupid. Just stop doing it.
I think his big claim to fame right now is he said that most people that do shootings are atheists because they don't have God basically in their life, or like, and that's why like they basically are shooters because they're atheists. I think was the claim essentially.
I'd love to see his numbers on that because the prison numbers don't lie, and atheists represent a smaller portion of the prison population than they are represented in the general population. So that means there's a if you were to look at those numbers, you would say that atheists have a tendency to commit less crime than people who believe in God.
Well, that's fair. See, and I've always said like you get somebody like hold on, I'm about to get the audio for this, and I want to see where it comes in from for this because last time it wasn't coming from the normal source, and I was really confused as to where I was getting the audio from the super chat. Let me 10 seconds because it's gonna come here right now, and I just want to see where it comes in. Maybe it's supposed to come. Now it'll never come. When I talked to Rad Vlad, basically, I would always say to him, like, yeah, but you need somebody like there it is. Oh no, it's coming in there. That's fine. He would. It's not in front though, so sorry that wasn't on the top. I'll fix that. But that was from Holy Smalls. Science and the Bible. Just know, science and religion, it can work. Maybe if you do it right. And I agree. Science and religion can work.
Yeah,
I don't have a problem with them at all.
It can. The only problem is when you try to replace the predictive model of science with the non-predictive model of religion. If you're going to say that the Earth is 6,000 years old, then you must give us, some sort of way of proving or disproving that. We can't just take it at face value because that's what you believe. So whereas like with the old Earth idea, there is there's a lot of evidence to support that the Earth is at least greater than 10,000 years old. I don't want to make claims without putting evidence out, but there's overwhelming evidence, we'll just say at a 10,000 year mark, that the Earth is much older than 10,000 years. And most young Earth creationists believe the Earth to be younger than 10,000 years. So, that it's when you try to replace science with religion, that's when someone like myself is going to have a problem. I don't care if you believe in religion or not. Go ahead. I might be, as close to a full-blown atheist as possible, but I'm not anti-theism. I'm not anti-religion. There's a lot of people that are anti-religion out there. They believe religion at its core foundation is harmful to the human condition. And they make good arguments for that. I'm not prepared to, get on one side or the other of that argument because I just simply have never done the research. I'm not interested in the effects of religion on society. Not yet. I'm getting there, but I'm not there yet, So I don't have a problem with someone who just chooses to believe. I just have a problem with the people that say, I choose to believe, therefore science is wrong because it goes against my belief system. If that's the case, then why the fuck are you using a computer? That must be the devil's handiwork right there,
Which you have people that do follow that, and they're called like Mennonites, or Mennonites.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's like Amish, but I think there's different. Amish is like a term. It's almost isn't Amish almost kind of like almost like a bad word almost. Like I don't think because Amish is like a group, isn't it? They're not all Amish. They're because we have people around here that are
Amish is a generalization of I don't know if it's a religion or a way of life.
I think. I thought Amish was because around here we have Hutterites, and they don't like swear off technology, but they very much live in colonies.
I believe Mennonites actually swear off technology, right? That's the
yeah, the
like
Mennonites
the extreme,
do. See, it's like the
extreme
Mennonites
Amish.
do, and then the Hutterites are the ones where they still live in communities that are separate from us, but they have tractors and fucking F-150s on the yard and stuff. And
I know the Amish are a deeply religious people, and I believe it's deeply endowed in the Christian religion. But I don't know for a fact. Like, I don't want to make.
I don't
that
know for a fact
claim
either. But
without-
I thought
yeah.
my thought what I was told at one point. So whether or not this is true or not, I'm always welcome to learn. But I thought it was basically that they're basically it's a Christian style religion, but they basically don't believe that God intended for us ever to have the stuff we have right now. Life was supposed to be
Right, because a lot
simple.
of the ideas that the technological advancements, you've heard the arguments of the gap of the gods, right? So when you don't know why thunder happens, and so you say God is mad because from your worldview, God exists in the heavens above, and that's where the sound comes from. There's no science to tell you why the sound comes from there. Eventually, we understand weather systems and static electricity and a lot of other things that lead us to come to a different conclusion with science. And that different conclusion directly contradicts the way they believe, their worldview is regarding these things. So they see technology as kind of like the evil entities of the world trying to push God out one thing at a time. And so
Which
I
it technically
I
kind of
don't
does,
know.
I guess, in a roundabout kind of way, doesn't it? Because the
Yeah.
technology has allowed
it
people
does.
to expand
Yeah.
their education or their understanding of the universe to a level where believing in certain things sometimes, and not for everybody, but for some people, starts becoming irrational to them.
Well, I think knowing everything is probably going to be impossible for the human race. Like knowing every aspect of the universe. Like we just recently,
We
well,
won't
I almost say we
exist
discovered.
by then.
We didn't. I'm not going to say we discovered the fifth force yet, but there's strong evidence to suggest that there's more to an additional force that's out there that we were previously unaware of. How many more of these forces exist? How the more and more technologically advanced we get, where we can make machines that are precise enough and accurate enough to make predictions and take measurements that are precise enough to verify or get rid of the prediction. So we're always going to increase our precision. We're always going to increase our technology. So as we do that, we'll discover more and more and more. And that gap where they put God in the middle and they say, well, that's God right there. Like right now we're at the Big Bang. Well, we have evidence for the Big Bang, but we don't exactly know exactly for certain what happened there. So there's going to, even if that's the last little bit that we cannot figure out through the course of humanity, what exactly sparked this rapid expansion? What exactly was the driving factor behind it? There's always going to be room for someone who believes in God to come in and say, well, that's God. So I don't think that we'll ever get to a point of pure knowledge of the universe. I think we'll get more and more knowledge about, the construct of the universe, but never will we get this complete understanding of the universe. And people that are religious, that's okay. I've even said it out there before too. If there is a God, and not this big if there is a God, then what we consider a deity is probably just an advanced civilization that, even if it's so advanced to the point that it can recreate its own civilization from thousands or millions of years previous. Maybe we're just living out this simulation so we can be studied as a person would study the society of ants in an ant farm. We just never know. And I would like to believe that that's not the case. I would like to believe that we are just uh, a consequence. Our intelligence, our self-awareness, our consciousness is simply a consequence of a finely tuned universe. Not finely tuned by a deity, but finely tuned as in all these different universes that could pop up. Any one of them that is not tuned enough to the point that humans could come to existence will never have humans inside of it. So any universe that people or intelligent life or consciousness could come into existence in is only available to come into existence because that universe is tuned for consciousness to exist or intelligent life to exist.
Something.
So
Keep going.
go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, I was
No,
just,
go ahead.
Well, I was gonna dial her back to the physics part a little bit, but yeah, I don't want to cut you off if you're in the mid thought there. So
I was, but you already did. So go ahead.
Well, sorry, I did want to go back to. I thought that the physics when you were talking about the things that we've learned in physics and stuff. So one of the things that I thought was really neat when learning about space, like the physics of kinetic energy and different, like you were talking about the fifth force or whatever. It's things like, but this isn't a new force, but it's things like the Oberth effect. I'm sure you know what the Oberth effect is, right? Or do you not?
Oberth, I don't.
Oh, you don't? The Oberth effect. So if you play a lot of Kerbal Space Program, you'll get to know the Oberth effect well. The Oberth effect is essentially the, and I am going to read this just because that way I want to get it right. It's the total energy is split between the rocket ship and the exhaust. The Oberth effect is an observation that your rocket ship ends up with more energy if the exhaust ends up with less energy. By dumping the exhaust when you're lower in the gravity well, it ends up in a lower orbit with less energy. Therefore, your rocket ship ends up with more energy. So what this means in layman is that if you do a burn, if you're in an orbit like that's like an oval style orbit where you're coming in close to the planet and then burning out far from the planet, like like this, you will get more delta V change out of your rocket if you burn, even though the amount of delta V in your tank is no different. The amount of delta V is, for people who don't know, that's change in direction. So like basically delta is change in and or V is velocity, sorry, change in velocity. So basically you have so much ability, meters per second or whatever, of delta V to push your rocket forward. But what happens is if you burn that delta V in the wrong part of your orbit, even though the amount of actual energy burnt is the same, your rocket can end up with a factor of like 10 difference in energy, and how much toss you give it, based on where in the gravity well you make the burn. And that's just because of this Oberth effect. And the only reason I thought about it is because of ADHD, first of all, and then second of all, when they were first calculating trying to put objects to like Mars and send them to Jupiter and wherever, they initially, when they did their math, they thought there was no way they were ever going to have enough energy in a rocket to actually send an object to another planet, because there was just so much sorry, just get the thing there by turning that down. They thought that they would never be able to put a rocket large enough to have enough energy left over to actually make it to places like Mars, until they discovered this Oberth effect. And once they discovered the Oberth effect, they were able to change their math equations, and then they were like, oh no, we're off to the races. We just need to do the burns right. So it basically you store it. It also can be looked at a different way. One of the things they said is you store kinetic energy essentially in your fuel as you accelerate, and then when you burn that fuel, you actually use that stored kinetic energy as well. So basically, by burning it lower in the gravity well, your rocket's already going faster, and the resulting energy coming out the back ends up being more because your rocket's technically going faster, and it increases. You'd have to look into it to get it right, but I've read about it before, and it does. Anyways, KSP models.
I want to ask
you.
Neat. I want to ask you a question.
You can ask me any question you want.
If you're going in a circle, if you're going in a circle at a constant speed, okay, so you're going around you have a constant linear velocity, okay? Are you changing your actual velocity?
Well, we did no. In fact,
yes, you are.
Are you? Oh, well, okay, because I guess because you're changing direction constantly, so your velocity is measured in a straight line, and you're not going a straight
something
line.
You just when you said something just a second ago that kind of, I think that it kind of alluded to the fact that velocity would be the same as speed, and it's not. Velocity is actually speed and direction. So if you maintain a linear velocity across a circle, you're actually accelerating around the circle because you're constantly changing your velocity. If you didn't have a force there, which force equals mass times acceleration, if you didn't have a force there, then the object would stop circling, stop orbiting one object or circling it and begin going straight, right? And then you would have an unchanging velocity because you would have the same speed and the same direction.
But where you are,
Just
here,
wanted to ask that physics.
Well, don't get me wrong. I'm all about learning. Here, I'll show something real quick here. I'm just gonna pop it up on the screen.
Let me know when I'm off off of being shared, because I'm gonna move this to a different screen and change my screen share real quick so I can see the chat.
Oh well, here. Let me. Do we want to let him play out? Then he's only got about 2 more minutes left. Why don't we let him say?
Yeah, sure. We can let him. We can let him play.
Let's let him play out.
Stars out in outer space. So if the Earth were flat, we should see the sun at all times, no matter where you are. Now, people on one side of the Earth and people on the other side of the Earth will see completely different sets of stars. Now, if the flat Earth model were true, we would all see the same sets of stars. We would see Orion. We would see Virgo the Virgin. We would see these star constellations. But the truth is that we don't see these things simultaneously, which means that there's part of the Earth that's experiencing a certain side of the solar system and another part of the Earth that's experiencing another side. If the Earth was flat, we would all see the same exact stars, the same exact solar system. It would all be within the same sight range. And another reason that we know that the Earth is not flat is because the Earth is one of the planets. Now, flat earthers typically admit that the planets that we see out in space are
sad
spherical.
for them, isn't it?
Well, our Earth is known as planet Earth, and so it would follow logically that the Earth is a sphere as well. And think about this too: if the Earth was flat,
I hate that argument by people like this guy who really doesn't know what he's talking about, right?
You can turn him
So-
off anyways. That's all he's really got to say anyways. So.
You sure? There's another minute and 23 left. You don't want to play it?
Yeah. Make your comment though, please. I didn't mean to cut you.
Well, I was just gonna say, like, to say that we called other objects planets in ancient times, where the term comes from, and to say that we call Earth a planet, therefore Earth must be spherical like those are spherical, that's a poor argument. Because we could name, we could call like, what a trike is, right? Like the motorized motorcycles that have 3 wheels, the trikes.
They're
okay. So there's people that do consider those motorcycles.
I think
even
they're
though they
illegal to have
wheels.
the third wheel on the front. They have to have the 2 on the front now.
Oh, really? Well,
yeah. Have you ever
let's
noticed
just
how there are
say,
always
like,
2 on the front and 1 on the back? They used to be the opposite, but nobody wants to insure. Insurance companies won't insure those anymore because they're death traps.
Yeah, so let's say you go, I'm going to get on my bike, while the technical term for a bike is a 2-wheel thing, they might call that a bike as well, even referring to it colloquially, or even referring to it in legislation. They may group them together and call them the same things under legislation, but that does not mean that they're the same. So that's a poor argument. Even though the Earth is a globe, that's still a poor argument. And it seems that, like, people that make bad arguments like Matt Powell are going to actually make stupid arguments like this as well. That's all I wanted to say.
No, by all means.
He's an idiot.
Bro.
We'll let him play
The
out,
water's
and then
the
I'll
most
show you
flood.
something here.
The tsunamis, by the time you have the first tsunami, it would have just completely
And then you gotta
washed
go, I know.
itself off of the edge of the Earth. And so we find whales on the top of mountains. Those whales would not have been placed there by the flood if it was a flat Earth. They would have washed off the edge with a bunch of other sea life. We wouldn't be consistently finding whales on mountains because that water was contained by the Earth, because the Earth is a globe. It's not flat. And so
That's right
flat
next to
earthers will
cats
often
and push
say
everything
that
off the edge.
The reason that the flood waters didn't fall off the edges is because there is a ice barrier around the entire Earth. The ice barrier is too high for the water to flow through it. But here's the thing: if that were the case, we should be able to take a telescope and see in any direction this supposed ice wall that held all the water in during the time of Noah's flood.
It's turbidity.
And so we don't see it. It would have been extremely high. It would have been taller than Mount Everest.
Too much
And
turbidity.
so these are all just proofs.
I don't see how you watch things on 1x speed.
Oh, you
This
could
guy
have
would be a
accelerated this
2x.
if you could have accelerated.
This
it.
guy would have been a 2x for me, Brainy. I'd be pissed off that they don't have a 4x.
Fuck! I tried to watch something with Team the other day, and he's like, "Is this okay for you?" It's like, I'm like, "What this is?" I'm like, maybe try like 1.75.
Hold on. Yeah, let's see what he would sound like. Let's see what he would sound like in 2.
reason that the floodwaters didn't fall off the edges was because there's an ice barrier around the entire Earth, and the ice barrier is too high for the water to flow.
I talk at that speed normally all the fucking time.
This guy was okay. The one who I don't know who you were playing, but it was like he was a machine gun. Here, let me address these super chats, and then I'll show. And you can take that off if you want now, because if you want to get back to the chat. And here, I'll address these chats, and then I know you got to go right away. So what I'll do is I'm just going to address these.
I'll hang out for just a couple more minutes.
Yeah,
before
for sure.
I get out of here.
I'll show you the easy. It's like a 1-minute video, easy orbital mechanics. So we'll let somebody who probably knows what they're. I say probably because I don't fucking know if they know what they're talking about. So I guess I'll let somebody who I think might know what they're talking about show everybody. But LB things, stuff, and more. $2 American. When I grew up, science and God wasn't an issue. Yeah, I know. Somewhere along the way, apparently they became a threat to each other. Well, I mean, one is a threat to the other a little bit, I guess. But I just realized.
Sorry, I'm sorry. The video
okay.
finished and a new video started playing. Let me take that off so it doesn't share it.
Oh, I think I've already got. Oh no, yeah, that's right. I got the meat on. Got the meat on. You get it. And then I got Holy Smalls for. I just realized you said my name right. I almost said it wrong there though. Thank you for the $5 American. Bella Charge. Oh my goodness, Bella, when are we gonna murder some more people on Warzone? I'm getting my shit together, as you can see, and this is a way more organized overlay I've got on here. It's a little less cluttery on the screen itself, but even my actual like sources is like 3 items because I've grouped everything. So it's a little. I was stressing me out. I think honestly part of the reasons I wasn't streaming as much is because I was a little stressed out by my OBS. So it's fixed. So thank you for the $5 New
Hold on, just out of
$7.
curiosity, didn't you say that Fight lets you use vMix? Why don't you just learn to use vMix? That's much more better.
Well, I wanted to have a way to stream professionally while I learn to use vMix. So I've reorganized my OBS. It's done. Spent the last day doing it, and then yeah, I'm gonna put on a vMix and start playing around with it. But here's the Oberth effect real quick. Orbital mechanics, the Oberth effect. And for everybody, this is Exploring Space, the channel. 13.9 thousand subscribers. Please go give it a like, a thumbs up, which I'm going to do right here, and give them some love.
The Oberth effect is really one of the fundamental things to understand about space travel, because it dictates when and where you want to be performing your maneuvers in space. To put it simply, the Oberth effect describes the fact that firing your spacecraft's engines when you're at high speeds is a lot more effective than firing them when you're at low speeds. And as we saw in the previous videos, the fastest point of an orbit is always the periapsis, or the lowest point. So it's right at that point of the orbit that you want to be.
So you're just talking about how to increase orbit size and decrease orbit size.
Well, but
that's
it's
well,
but it's the
yeah,
amount,
the burns.
No, but what I'm talking what I'm talking about is because what I'm saying is okay. So you could increase your orbit size by burning at the apiosis, but you will not get the same amount of energy. Delta V calculated at the end of the burn, you will not get the same amount of delta V burning this direction at apiosis as you would burning this direction at periapsis. Yeah, but but the amount of fuel in the rocket.
I thought you meant in the
no,
I thought you meant that the Oberth effect was due to like while it was in like launch, right after launch and in atmosphere.
No, but
okay, yeah, I understand.
Okay, but so the Oberth effect though,
Oberth.
What's fun about this though is that it has to do with the speed of the fuel in your tank and how much kinetic energy is actually in this tank. Because when you're going slower, what happens is when you eject the fuel, it's the sum of the amount of kinetic energies. He'll explain it here better than I ever would, so let's let him continue, I guess.
So that the same amount of fuel can give you a bigger change in velocity. Now what this really means is that you want to be exactly midway through your engine burn at the periapsis.
I'm not hearing anything.
So that
are you not hearing anything? Sorry. Here.
Yeah. No, I completely understand this. Yeah, I know you're showing it for everybody else. But
no, I'll play it.
When you said this earlier,
for everybody too. So here.
The Oberth effect.
Yeah, when you said it earlier, I just didn't understand. I didn't know it was called the Oberth effect, but I know exactly why this works.
Well, here, and so for everybody else can hear.
The Oberth effect describes the fact that firing your spacecraft's engines when you're at high speeds is a lot more effective than firing them when you're at low speeds.
I'm gonna get a copyright claim off this music or something. I guess we'll find out.
The fastest point of an orbit is always the periapsis, or the lowest point. So it's right at that point of the orbit that you want to be firing your engines so that the same amount of fuel can give you a bigger change in velocity. Now what this really means is that you want to be exactly midway through your engine burn at the periapsis so that you're distributing your burn time equally on both sides of the periapsis, which maximizes efficiency. In some cases, the spacecraft have very low thrust engines, and they'll prefer to make
And I've done this kind of mission on Kerbal Space Program when you've got a really big fucking ship and you just got to keep going like this, and you keep
series
on
of shorter burns.
You just
over
keep on
multiple
pumping
orbits,
it
converting
like
the
that.
same amount of fuel.
But you don't want to do that burn anywhere but here. If you keep burning here, you're actually not getting as much energy here as you would if you just waited, came back around the planet, and burned here again.
The extra kinetic energy.
The kinetic energy, see?
The Oberth effect works when passing close to any gravitational body, and you'll always want to time your engine burn around the periapsis, whether you want to slow your craft down or speed it up. You can always use the effects of a gravity assist or a slingshot maneuver, which I'll talk about in the next video, in combination with the Oberth effect, to travel even further with less fuel. So that's it for today. Let me know.
So without understanding the Oberth effect initially, without understanding, because when they did it initially and they calculated, Hail Satan has become a member, or that must be a refresh because Jesus, you were already a member.
Hail Satan!
Or no, you're a patron. Jesus, he's insane.
Remember, welcome to Wise Beavers.
Welcome to Wise Beavers. Oh, you got to say you're right, the level. Wise Beavers. I think the Wise Beavers is he's like a master of the beavers or something on Patreon too. So this guy's just getting all the beaver. Thank you very much, Hail Satan. I talked to Hail Satan.
Satan has been known to get a lot of fucking beaver in his.
He's good. He's good.
1,000-year existence.
So here, just before you end up taking off, yeah. So basically, what it was when they initially calculated this, of course, and I understand why they thought, okay, well, if the engines burn at this efficiency and the rocket weighs this much, we're gonna get X many delta V. But they didn't realize that if they did their burns when the rocket was actually had a higher velocity, an actual orbital speed, because of the way gravity wells and the discharge of energy and kinetic energy works, they actually end up getting more delta V by burning at the lower point in the gravity well than they would doing the burn anywhere else in the thing. You wouldn't think that it would make a difference. You'd think that a burn in any direction would still be that much delta V, but it does matter for the way the kinetic energy and physics, right? Math, physics. I don't know.
See, if somebody does, intuitively speaking, if someone asked me where to do the burn at, I would say at its maximum velocity, so that you due to more so on the way I see it is more so due to hitting it at its highest velocity because of inertia. So when you're moving faster, that same amount of energy is going to increase your velocity a lot more because it only increases it by percentages. So if you're increasing by percentage at a faster moving, like let's say you were getting a 10% boost from your rocket, right? If you're going at 9,000 meters per second, then your boost is 900 meters per second. So you'd be going at 99. But if you're going at 45, then your boost is 450 meters per second using the same amount of fuel. So if you do it at its fastest point, then you actually get the more efficient, burn.
I think there's more math included though, where that's what the Oberth effect is, where there's another layer of math in there that, you're right, I think on everything you said, but I think there's a whole nother layer there, where because to look into it better, I'd have to get a better description of it, but I do believe it had to do with the amount of kinetic energy you've now stored in the rocket fuel, because you've accelerated that rocket fuel up to speed 2. So now when you throw the rocket fuel out the back of the rocket, you essentially claim that kinetic energy to the rocket by dispersing the rocket fuel in the opposite direction of the rocket. I guess the rocket takes more of the energy. That's the whole thing of leaving it in a lower energy field. Here, let me see if there's one more. Maybe we can get a slightly different explanation.
Think of it like this. Think of it like this, right?
Oh, shit, sorry.
I think of it like this. You got a car sitting on a road, right? You go to behind the car and you start to push the car. It takes the same amount of energy that it takes to push the car is going to start the car rolling forward. But once the car is rolling forward, that same amount of energy is going to help the car pick up speed more and more. The faster the car is going, every time you put the same amount of energy into it, it's going to speed it up more and more. So I see it as being a little bit.
But I think that there was
it's not moving as fast.
I
can understand.
Okay, hidden physics or something that
I
they
understand that there is, but it's simply the same thing.
Oh,
it's the same
absolutely.
Basic concepts.
But that might also be because you and me kind of understand space a little bit more than the odd person. And of course, orbital physics for me, of course, to me, well, of course you'd want to make the burn there. That's when same thing you said. That's when you've got the most inertia, the most, force going. And be just like if you were on a racetrack, you'd want to, you know, you'd want to come in on the corner tight and accelerate through the corner and really take off, kind of thing, right? So, but here, let's just see this one more because I think this one was. You just say
the same impulse outside of a gravitational.
Oh, this one fucking was terrible. I remember. Anyways, it's definitely something additional. Hammond transfers is another thing that's interesting too. But anyways, it's all these things you learn with Kerbal Space Program that you play around with. Anyways, whatever. I'm just scrolling through nothingness now. Team, you're about to have a Whiskey Wednesday where you're gonna drink against CDC guidelines for your vaccine. How is that?
It is Google guidelines supported, so I'm following Google guidelines instead of CDC guidelines.
Here, let me try this. Oh, look at where look at see I set up. Look at this. I told you I spent a lot of time working on this. See, except my chat window is going right across everything, so there isn't. I can fix that.
Oh, look at you! You got all excited for nothing.
Well, but
Wow.
look at this. Look at this. I have been working very hard, like a hard ass beaver. No pun intended. And I've been getting this all sexified so that it's none of this like, hold on, guys, I gotta move some goddamn boxes around because a guest decided to come on. Give me 10 seconds. Give me 10 seconds. So then look at this. Look at this. Look at this beautiful space you have. This is main 2 single guest. Okay, we have multi-box guest, and then we got watch window so we can all hang out and watch it together. But yeah, look at that. Look at that. See, ready for.
All you gotta do is get
some people that wanna come on.
vMix ready, and you'll be able to actually have you'll be a real boy when it comes to streaming.
But look at this. Isn't that cool? I pressed a button and you're there exactly as God intended, I was about to say, but that was going to be a joke.
Yeah. Go learn OBS. Hit me up. I'll teach you everything you need to know about it.
Sorry, yeah.
vMix. Learn OBS too. Shit.
This is yeah. Well, I've done it. I'm working on it. So
if you know, hold on. If you know, sorry, I don't mean to derail from science talk, but if you know OBS and if you feel confident with OBS, then you're doing yourself a disservice by not using vMix. There's a reason vMix causes.
Keep beating me up. I've just been rebuilding.
Hold on. I know. Hold on. You're not hearing me out. My logic is that OBS or vMix is nothing but OBS with bells. Okay, so if you know OBS, then you already know vMix. You just have to go over there and get beyond that very initial learning curve, so you can kind of see where, like, in let's say here, that's considered a scene, right? So you're switching between scenes. Yep. On vMix, I'm switching between inputs. And so inputs and scenes are the same thing. So when you see input first, if you don't know that, it's going to make you go, man, this is new stuff that I really got to learn.
Yeah,
but
vMix really threw me for a loop. But you're right. I haven't looked at it since I've gotten good at using OBS, at which point if I go back into vMix, it's probably going to make a bit more sense now because OBS is a little easier than it ever was, right? So,
are you coming by for Whiskey Wednesday on Thursday?
I definitely could possibly be late. I'm gonna spend some time with my kids and my wife, and you know how that goes. But I'll send you a poke. How about? And we'll see if you notice or not.
I'll be on.
I have to. I have to spend time with the kids. You know how it is.
Nah, I mean you don't really have to. They'll still be alive tomorrow, but
whether or not
Schrodinger's cat
vanilla or not, that was the question, right?
Oh. Just go to the store and get you some vanilla coffee. You solve that problem. But Schrodinger's coming on at 8 tonight, I think. So he's going to be a little bit late.
Okay.
I'll start the initial show off probably solo and ride it till you guys get there.
We'll ride it and we'll come in just in time for you to start calling people out. And I'm just kidding. I'm not. That's not what you're. I'm just teasing. We like to tease you now because it's been fun. Hey, listen, I think it's been a great time. So people can go to hell if they don't like it. That's all there is to it.
I'm glad one of us thinks it's been a great time.
I think you've done a lot of good for the community in some of the. Well.
Yeah. I'm a bit stressed, man. So
I get it.
Whatever.
I get it. But you know what? Some of these things needed to happen so that we can all kind of move forward. So I think so. Just think about that. That's all. But yeah, listen, if you guys haven't, obviously all you assholes know who Team Skeptic is, and if for some reason you don't, then I don't know what the hell your problem is. You should definitely go and check out Team Skeptic, and he's about to get saucy, possibly, in about 15 minutes. I said saucy, not controversial.
No, an hour and 15 minutes.
Oh, an hour and 15? Oh, okay, so an hour and 15
minutes. Yeah, but
minutes,
I still gotta get everything set up and go take a shower and.
Yeah,
Oh my God! Hold on, I want to ask you a question. Have you covered or checked out? Give me 1 second. I've got to find the person's name. Her name's like Gail something. Okay. And she's a nutcase.
Oh, that Gail person. Yeah. Matt Powell, what is it? Hail Satan for $5. Matt Powell reminds me of a certain vid because he's so full of it. How much? A certain vid? Because how much to bribe you and play before end of tonight? Just a song. What are we talking about? To play before it. Well, it can't be a song typically because it's probably going to be copyrighted and stuff, right? But Hail Satan, just send me what you're talking about.
Have you heard of a lady called Gail Cord Schuler?
Yeah, I've seen her. She's the one that was fighting off FBI with a dildo in the one video, isn't she?
Yes.
I think I've shown it. I've shown that
Hold
dildo.
on,
I've shown the dildo laser fight.
Time out. Is she for real or is she a Poe?
I don't know. I thought she was crazy.
Okay, so a video I'm going to be watching tonight is President Gail's peace deal for Israel and the Palestinians.
Did you see that she's the one that has the thing for Data? What's the actor's name? Brent Spiner or Brent?
Yes,
she does. Yes, she does. She's always saying how he's sending her like illicit letters and pictures and.
Have you heard her? Have you heard her audiobook? Her children's audiobook. Oh my God!
I haven't. She can't be real then. Wait, if she's got a children's audiobook, it can't even. She has to be playing this as
with words like vagina, anal, sucked me off.
Dude,
all of those in there.
She had a fight. Did you see the video where she fights off the agents at her door with her laser beams from her
channel?
That's right.
That's why I'm wondering, is she a Poe or is she real? I forgot about that. That makes me think that she might just be crazy and legit.
I don't think there was anybody at her house when she was doing it too. She's like, "Oh my God, they won't leave me alone. Get back!" Just like fucking shooting lasers out of her.
Dude, it's
she was using it like Harry Potter's wand or something like that.
Yeah, she's it's crazy, man.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if these people, when they like a person like that, if she is a Poe, hats off to you. Congratulations. Like
oh, she's killing it. She's nailing it. Yeah,
you're killing it. And like the best thing ever.
More subs if she's a Poe, but if she's for real, she needs psychological help.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Dan Pratt, he should just one day look in the mirror, realize that there's an opportunity facing him, because no matter how many times they delete him, he keeps growing. And like honestly, he just needs to like cook that channel up, not say too much dumb shit for a while, get himself up to a few thousand subscribers, and then just come out and be like, I got you all, fuck, kind of thing. And even if it's not true, I mean, we'd have him on. I'm like, this guy. One day he's just got to walk out and tell us all it was just a big troll, and we're gonna just be like the Godfather.
So for those that remember Flat Out, he was one of the better trolls, or one of the better Poes. I'm sorry, better Poes of the Flat Earth, right? He was really trolling them. It was
Flat Out
pretty
here.
obvious.
I mean, it had to be pretty obvious. He was doing like skateboarding trick or like
yeah.
He did like what was it? Skate. He had fucking rollerblades on his house or something. He was jumping over things.
I don't really remember all of his stuff, but he was a decent Poe. This lady is either crazy or shames him on the Poe level, because if she is a Poe, she is the queen of the Poes. No doubt about it in my mind. There's not a better Poe out there.
Was it Flat Out?
She's a Poe.
What was he?
But if
Flat
she's
Out
real,
what, though?
she needs help.
Because Flat Out Heroes
Flat
actually
Flat
it was
Out.
just Flat Out.
Yeah, Flat Out.
And that was the name of the channel too? Like that was it? Channel Flat
Yeah.
Out? Oh yeah, there he is.
Flat Out.
Freaking green suspenders.
Green, yeah.
Oh my God, and he stopped putting out videos. He was 2K. He's getting 2K views a video. That was awesome.
Yeah, no, he had some good material back in the day when I first got on. Because I saw one of his videos and I was like, I'm gonna debunk this guy. And I watched one video and I was like, this guy's not serious. Like
and I hope you're
He-
all keeping it
Go ahead.
flat. Well, guys, sorry. I love you guys. You've been missed. I know many of you said you've been missing me and wondering where
He's got
I've
that
been.
flat
and
Earth
you've
safety helmet on.
Yeah, he's got the helmet on.
Not
That's all flat earthers should wear that helmet.
think that it's okay for it not to be what you wanted it to be. And that's exactly what happened. BTS did not stand for Beyond the Science. I mean, I was in that stadium surrounded by tens of thousands of girls.
What was this?
Did it just end there, or did you back? Go back. Hold on, push pause.
I hit back. Hold on.
That would have been the perfect way when he said tens of thousands of girls and just shut it off right there. That would have been beautiful.
What is this? He went to.
This is Flat Out here, and I hope you're all keeping it flat. We're here at the Beyond the Science convention right here. Living it bold. 47 degrees and rain, but we're living it up. So I'll keep y'all posted how this thing unravels. Pretty big stage for a flat Earth convention, if you know what I mean.
It could be a big stage for a convention. Anyways, he was doing some fun things where he was like, yeah, right here.
Yeah. No, he's having a good time with it, and
Look at this
go ahead.
bullshit. Here, look at this. Fuck, like this is ridiculous. Look at. Well, like, if you didn't see that right at the beginning, I'll find it here. But look at, like, I can't look at this fuck. What the fuck? Here.
See, that's how you do it, man. Look at that.
His neighbors must have thought he was a fucking freak.
That was discouraging. I don't know what to think about that. So, one of the wires came off my nipple. It's probably the problem. I'm gonna try this again.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Okay, I'm recharged, decharged. I got my nippies taped a little bit better. It's like I'm not even here. It's weird.
It's like I'm not even here. Nobody even wants to look at him. This is ridiculous. Look at.
Well, clearly what's holding me back is my athleticality.
This has 10,000 views.
Athleticality.
Oh my god, it has 10,000 views. Why has he stopped? Ah, it's sad. That's a lost opportunity there.
Yeah, he was good, but I watched a few of his videos and was like, yeah, this guy's a pro, which is cool, you know. Like I'm not judging him for it. I actually
No, it
like
was
would
awesome.
support Flat Out because it was pretty damn funny. But like when I first started, I think my very first video was D-Marble, and it was obvious that guy was an absolute po, you know, like it wasn't obvious at first, but as I started seeing what real flat earthers were, it was obvious at that point that he was just a po.
But he knows what he's doing too, because like, see the video here. Look at.
For all attachment purposes, works really good. With a way to forever. Back dab in the middle of it.
So like, but look at the way he starts it. Like he knows what he's doing. Watch.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean
fuck, that is like that intro is perfect. That's all you need right there. That's it. That's perfect. He shows something absolutely fucking ridiculous for like 3 seconds, and then like stinger entrance, boom, right into the video. So nobody's bored at all, and he goes like right into it.
Remember, I was telling you how important that is.
Yeah, no,
and
no,
you
no,
see
we
it for
talked-
yourself right here. Yeah, you're seeing it
Oh,
for
yeah, no,
yourself
no,
right
it's
here. How
beautiful.
catchy it can be.
Yeah, because
But it's got to be something like that right there. Grabbed me right there.
Yeah.
That scene. I'm there. I'm sold. I'm
yeah,
watching.
because
this video
now you want to see how the fuck he got where he is. Like what got me there? Even if it's ridiculous, like what is it? Like, yeah, look
I
at
just
this.
got an idea.
Fuck, like it's already funny. He's ripping all the tape off. Oh my god, yeah. Okay, listen. He may not be posting new stuff. Whoops. If you haven't seen Flat Out, just type Flat Out, and then one of the tricks is, if you do this, you're gonna get like that. Well, of course now, because I clicked on this shit, it shows up. That's. Oh, I've got to know. Oh shit.
What?
Well, that shouldn't be disappeared, which makes me think that there's actually like a green screen overlay on that for some reason.
What shouldn't be disappeared?
Well, this big window right
Oh
here.
yeah. I see what you're saying. So yeah, just go to the source window. There you go.
Yeah, I've got a fucking chroma key. That'll make things look freaked up. Wow, how long's that been going on? Anyway, so yeah, so now I see him because I clicked on him. But before, if you don't get him, just one of the tricks is hit, because his channel is called Flat Out. So then just go hit channel, especially if you know that channel exists, and then boom, right there it is. And you never know if he comes back. There, I'll be ready. So yeah. Anyways, yeah,
I don't
fun.
think he's coming back. I think he had his fun with it. I think it was just more of something that he did as a hobby to troll flat earthers.
A guy like that though could take that channel and start posting regular stuff on it, and he'd probably be okay because the people would start showing. Like, I mean, you'd churn hard for a while, but you could take advantage of that. 2K, it's not nothing, right? So. Anyways, yeah, we're almost at 2 hours anyway. So, team, I really appreciate you coming by and sharing your words of wisdom and letting me at least cut you off a dozen times. Anyways, it's not a hanging out with Brainy if I don't cut you off at least. So.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely true. I expect it at this point.
But I'm looking forward to seeing you drink, whether or not I'm there. And then other than that, I'm glad that you got your vaccine. Because, I want to see people healthy.
Half vax.
You know what? You're still, once you got half of it in you, you're doing a lot better than without any, right?
Oh, God. I have 5 minutes, guys. In the next 5 minutes, I'm going to die. No. I got vax. I have 5 minutes left.
Oh, I see. That's right.
The nurse said something about a timer that ends at 6 p.m., an internal biological timer that ends on the dot at 6 p.m. And at 6 p.m., I will either live through the vax or I will die on the spot. So let me go write my last will and testament real quick and get ready for my stream should I survive this. And I'll see you whenever you're ready eventually.
Good. Okay. Well, yeah. So team, take off. Go do your stream thing. And thank you for coming. I really appreciate you stopping by and spending what little time you had this afternoon before you stream with us. So.
Absolutely. And Charlie Welch says, when you streaming again, boss? Tonight in 1 hour, I will be streaming. We're going to do a Whiskey Wednesday on Thursday. Y'all take care. Thanks, Brainy, for having me on, man.
Yeah, thank you for later. Thanks for coming. Have a good night. Craven Mordick, have you ever checked out Mile Bennett Dyson? I think I have. Supporter wants me to play a little bit of this. I don't think it'll get me. Well, find out if it'll get me copyrighted.
Call an ambulance, please.
No claims on it, but we'll see. There's like.
Okay, hold on. Where does it hurt?
So weird. You're a weirdo. Just kidding.
My stomach.
Might be racist nowadays. I'm not entirely sure.
救急車を呼んでもらったからといって安心はできません。しっかりと自分の状態を相手に伝えましょう。
I have a bad case of diarrhea.
私はひどい下痢です。
This is okay. Just because the music.
I have a bad case of diarrhea.
Awesome. Do you guys remember what in the butt? That was famous. Sure, it's got to have claimed music in it. Can't believe this person like never produced anything else. Brown Mark Films. What in the butt?
I said what in the butt. 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 You wanna do it in my butt? In my butt? You wanna do it in my butt?
It was a fun song if you never saw it. Yeah, I'm letting you in on things you never knew if you didn't know this one. This has been made fun of though, eh? Like, look at.
I said what in the butt. 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 You wanna do it in my butt? Want it? I'll give you power. Just be gentle. I'm delicate like a flower.
Not that hard.
Give it to me.
It's very bite. Not that hard. He doesn't. That actually happens in this too. Like, they did the whole video. Like, look at
If you have a little fight, don't you worry. I won't bite. Not that hard. If you.
Yeah, that's right. I missed it. It was earlier here. Yeah, it'll be right there.
In my butt. Let's do it in the butt. Okay. It's okay if you have a little fight. Don't you worry. I won't bite. Not that hard. If you want it.
He does the whole thing. Like, they do the whole thing because there's a flower scene here too. Look at. Maybe he just says it right here.
Like a
yeah.
flower.
Anyways, that's fun times. These are like the classics. There's also like, what is it? There's, everybody knows Leave Britney Alone. What about Nunchuck Guy? These are the old originals. These are the originals. The original, like, this is back when YouTube didn't give real money for advertising. They would give you what was called theoretical money. So basically, if you had these like multi-million hit videos, you could apply and they would give you a theoretical check for how much money you could have made if you were actually somebody who got paid for your work. Essentially, before they did it. Here, like, watch. He just like knocks himself out right away, and then just let's watch that again. See, like, because if you Nunchuck Guy South Park, watch, they did this one too. See. Okay. And then, do you guys remember Lightsaber Guy? Oh my god, these are the classics. He like keeps going too, like here. There, now he's a pro at 2x. Oh my god, it's so good. We'll do one more. That kid was funny too, but there's the chick that's like her brother. Drugged after dentist. Brother. It was this one. It's like this son of a bitch. He takes her to get her wisdom teeth done.
The Center for Disease Control in Washington, D.C. has issued a viral outbreak warning. State and local officials have reported cases of high fever, nausea, death, and even cannibalism. Stay in place until further notice. What the heck? Dude.
She's fucking half into it because she's like drugged. He's like, look at.
Are the zombies? Police are coming or something, and
Yeah, it's literally all over the news.
trying to put a garden hoe isn't what we want.
No, this is the best part, because she gets right into it, like, in the sense of, like, how are we gonna you need a better weapon than that?
A garden hoe isn't what we want. We have guns. Why are you putting garden equipment
Alright, I'll go get the guns.
in the car?
You're gonna need to defend yourself. I can't be with you the whole time, okay? Look, this is how you use it. Safety's right here. Pull this. Try it. I need you to see you do it, okay? You gotta hold it up. If anything comes, hold the weapon. Hold it up. No, hold it.
What's Chris gonna do against anything?
How am I supposed to defend myself?
Listen, we can only take one pet. Which pet? The cat or the dog? Okay.
No!
What do we do with the dog?
He's the worst. He's already dying. Just leave him.
Okay,
Get
we will.
the
Okay,
cat.
okay. I got the cat.
Get the fucking cat! Mom said we're leaving the dog.
Mom said we're leaving the dog.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Leave the cat! That was so quick, dude. The fucking cat! Like,
Cat or the dog?
The cat! You idiot!
Okay.
No!
I want to see the look on the guy's face in the back when he yells it.
I'm supposed to defend myself.
Listen, we only take one pet. Which pet? The cat or the dog?
The cat! You idiot!
Oh my god.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. Dad said that since he's in Las Vegas, that he's close to Mexico and he wants us to meet him in Mexico. How good is your Spanish still from high school?
I can say pants.
Millicent, we can only take Funfetti or chocolate cake. Which one do we take? Funfetti? Do you want Funfetti or chocolate?
Why would we die?
Which? No, Millicent, this is important.
Oh, that's torture. I don't know if this is the original channel last week after our little sister. Yeah, this must be the original channel. So I would like everybody to stop me from getting a copyright strike from these fine people by going and checking out Cabot Phillips. Cabot Phillips. Cabot, please don't strike at me. Technically this is fair use, but I think people can still be dicks. There's that. Ah, you remember Creepy Satanist Interview Guy? Creepy Satanist Interview Guy? No, I don't really remember him. No, I don't. Really? Is this a thing? Creepy Is this the guy? What? What the fuck am I looking at?
A massive sinkhole at least 25 feet wide and several feet deep.
Oh my god!
It finally crinkled and cracked, opening up.
Oh my god, I do remember this. That's so good.
The sinkhole wasn't marked, alerting them and other drivers to the danger.
I thought perhaps a gateway to the other side had finally crinkled and cracked, opening up a putrid passageway in the middle of Chain Street to Beelzebub's bungalow many, many miles down.
Many, many miles down.
I don't know. As I stared into the darkened void.
This is not accelerated, everybody. I am confirming this. Playback speed normal.
Imagining the hordes of devils soon to spring forth, I couldn't help but ponder. How deep does that hole go?
I've never seen that before. Oh, Rachel Daniels. I think, were you not a member already? Well, if you weren't, thank you very much for being a member. Oh my goodness. I read these comments. Okay, I'm just making sure I'm caught up. Oh my goodness, Rachel, thank you for renewing your membership. Sometimes I feel like these are just people where it's like renewing them on their month or something. So I don't know. If you were already a member, then fantastic. If you just signed up for something you didn't know of, don't tell her. Just kidding. Because that didn't seem to come through on the thing. Your watch Ginger Billy's new truck is a beast. He done talking, this guy, first? We'll do a couple more of these, and then I'm sure we'll move on. We'll end it.
Neighbors say crews were out here last Friday to patch the roadway. Then this happened sometime today.
For on this hallowed day, sweet, sweet Mama Earth opened up her gaping and gaseous orifice to finally allow the darkened one to claw his way out of the shadow zone.
That's even fucking better. Oh my god.
Of the shadow zone and into our luminescent heaviside lair, like Kruger into the Thompson's tub, and my consciousness is Nancy's open thighs.
What the fuck?
Thompson's tub, and my consciousness is Nancy's open thighs. I don't know. I can only hope my vexed savior ascends, and that my servitude to the one true maestro of mayhem can finally be proclaimed.
This guy is amazing. He's his own video.
Choke me, devil daddy, choke me.
What the fuck? This is amazing. Do they talk to him again? Oh my god, they keep talking to him.
Through the holographic plane of existence that flickers and fades, like an Alf rerun watched at 3 o'clock in the morning whilst your sleeping stepdad slumbers and snores, I now see this world as evanescent as I lock eyes with the legion of the underworld who will stand shoulder to shoulder with me and see me as more than Mark who works at Arby's, see me as the true soldier of Samhain that I really am.
Man, they knew what they were doing, too. They let him talk. Look it.
And together we will chant into the brightened fray. Stepdads be damned and naysayers be gone. For I am the Prince of Purgatoria. I am the...
They aired this whole thing.
Infernal firstborn son of Lucifer. I am Gordon Shumway the Rogue, last son of Melmac, and the luckies of this world didn't even stay.
Oh my god, that's so funny. Apparently there's t-shirts, choke me daddy t-shirts, choke me devil daddy, choke me. It's amazing, yeah, you'd have to do like the...
Choke me.
That's gotta be a soundbite.
Me devil daddy, choke me.
Oh my god. You guys are freaks for putting me onto this one. Ginger Billy's new truck is a beast. You need to ask about the vanilla. RNGD, you know damn well about the vanilla. It comes from my bum hole. Or all of my beaver brethren's bum holes. Or if you didn't, you just found out. Ginger, we're going to do another one. Is Ginger Billy's new truck is a beast. Is this a fucking...
Hello, Marco. Y'all check out my brand new fuel-efficient truck. You know, gas prices done got so darn high, I had to find me something that's better on gas. But I don't drive.
What the fuck? Oh my god, good for him. 821,000 subscribers? God. Gas prices higher than a giraffe testicles right now.
I'm a truck man, so I went out and got me this dually right here. This thing is 100% truck gang. Now, don't let the size of this thing fool you, okay? This is a fuel-efficient powerhouse. This thing has got the heart of a Ferrari, the gas tank of a Prius, and the butt of an F-350. And everybody knows that every...
This guy's amazing. Oh my god, subscribe.
real truck has tow mirrors, and these ain't no regular...
I should TikTok? What am I supposed to do? I don't know all about TikTok. I think I'm too old.
These is the biggest, baddest tow mirrors you ever seen. These is the magnums of tow mirrors. If I'm going too fast and the air gets up under them tow mirrors right there, I'll take off flying like a jumbo jet. Now, when your truck has a lot of...
Okay, I don't want to... It's his content, not mine. So, if you want to see more of this ridiculous piece of Red Man candy, then you got to go to Ginger Billy. There it is. Ginger Billy, everybody. Go check him out. Go check him out so that I don't have to check him out for you. That could be taken any way you want to. It's your call. Turn these things down so when I turn this music on, I don't blast your goddamn ears off. Yep, just like that. Oh, sweet, sweet music. How's everybody doing? We're going to finish her off here. Look at this. I got this other window where it's all just me and you. We got patrons and members streaming on the sides. Updated. Patrons, the members is automatic. Patrons updates monthly. And I need to work on a new outro. It has been a while since I had to kill that other outro. Actually, it hasn't been that long. I guess it was in December or late November, early December that I started having to murder that outro because of copyright claims on the music. So I'm going to be... Do you remember Winnebago Man? I will search one more, Winnebago Man, because I've seen it said twice now. Oh, but is that the salesman guy? Is it this?
The Winnebago Concepts and Engineering Departments have developed a multifunctional bathroom. Privacy, I don't even know what the fuck I'm reading. I wonder what the fuck the real dialogue is. What the fuck is this thing? All of the windshield, for fuck's sake. Oh, fuck. What the fuck did I say? That didn't sound for shit, did it? Trying to give these guys everything they can get. I mean, that's it. Fuck it. You know what the fuck I'm saying? We suppose we open... Gotta do it again, right now.
It's the bloopers from a fucking shooting an ad.
Oh, fuck. 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 Oh, fuck. Shit. Tony, do me a favor, will you please? Will you? Will you do me a kindness?
Leave.
Yeah.
I think I want to be walking in and out if you're going to fuck up and I got to come back.
I don't... That make any difference to me at this juncture. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, Tony. Don't slam the fucking door. No more.
That's Winnebago Man, I guess. A man named Jack Rebney is a Winnebago Man. These are the outtakes and tirades pieced together by the video crew Mr. Rebney hired to assist in making a promotional video for marketing RVs. There are several versions of this file on YouTube. This one runs over 4 minutes and features Winnebago Man's hatred for flies and several long swearing and cursing montages. That's funny. Good times. Boom. Got some music going again. Taste the vanilla, hashtag Aniceto Maldonado says. I agree. Hey, Beaver, however you want to check someone out, it's your biz. I agree, Trickster. And that's how I roll around here, you know? So I tried to feed my neighborhood mooch kitty, and this is what I come back to. Where the fuck? Where's the truck nuts? Do Twitch hot tub streams. Sorry, Cap Locks was on. Jake, I still got your cup. Look at it, it's right here. This cup hasn't been paid for technically. Well, I mean, Weber's been a good supporter, so I'm sure it has been paid for. But this gorgeous cup that is collecting dust because I still haven't mailed it. This cup will be Weber's. He's gonna pay for it, and I'm gonna ship it. It's a pretty cup. Tim Hortons going down. It's not focusing very well, but the cup actually you can't see it on here. It looks like nice red, but actually it's got like a pearlescence to it that almost has like a gold that kind of glimmers a gold at the same time as a red when you're actually looking at it, not on the camera. And it's really quite gorgeous, to be honest with you. And then I got this one for me, for my display with the nice Tim Hortons logo. There we go. And then we don't leave home without Gorilla Glue. You always gotta have your Gorilla Glue with you, okay? This is why I love Beav. He is always still here after I leave. It's like I never left. I'm just glad I could finally give you some money. Aw, holy, god damn it. I appreciate it. I appreciate the fact that you're giving me money, but just remember that everybody here is important in every way, and I mean that sincerely, because if you weren't watching, I wouldn't have a channel to watch. YouTube. you wouldn't push me. So just being here and maybe hitting that like button if you haven't done it already, people, that goes a long way to, and then leave a comment. You know, some of that sweet, sweet algorithm juice. Just say vanilla, the vanilla is real. I mean, even something like that. Anything. And here, even if I can't join team for his stream tonight, I'm going to, fuck happened to all my vodka? I won't lie, there's a large amount of alcohol missing from my desk. I mean, my kids are too young to be stealing alcohol to drink it yet, so I likely walked away with it at some point, I guess. But here, we're going to go with the extremely racist vanilla black big black dick, and we're just going to have a straight swigger out of it to celebrate. God damn it. It's got some sugar in it. It gets pretty sealed on. But we're going to end our day with a celebratory shot of this really, really sweet alcohol. Rolls on a go-kart. Brainy Beaver rolls on a go-kart. Nice. Not a big alcohol fan, you know? I got my vape stick. Fucking throw my vape stick. Team, to your whiskey night. Cheers. Clink. Oh, man, that's like... I'm getting the feeling that I should have been stirring this a lot of times because it's getting sweeter. And I'm afraid the bottom's going to be like syrup. There's a lot of vanilla in there. Like, the vanilla cake is a lie? I mean, it's ass cake. That's just, but, you know, maybe. I call BS. I'm the most important. Bella Charge, you are the most important. No, you are, everybody's important. Bella, we don't play favorites around here. God damn. €2 from Jarl Weber the Third official. Nice. I like the name. That's awesome. And then we got Bella Charge. What the hell is your symbol? Have I ever even looked at this before? Open image in a new tab. Oh, it's a Sphinx. How did I never know that? Or like a... Well, it's like that, like, dog fucking Egypt thing. Did I just do a racism? I'm not entirely sure. Armageddon Fire for 10 Aussie dollars. Thank you. With a bowing pair. Sir? Back at you. Thank you very much. Aw, is my long name messing with your screen? It might be. Did it screw it up? Let's see. Let's see. I'll see if it fixes it, and then we can fix it. That's what the stream was about, fixing the bugs. I'm telling you though, isn't it sexy? Look at this. Look at this multi-box guest. Well, that's stream inception right there. Oh yeah, this is cool. It's all set up. Look at that. No more dragon things during the show. Minimalized. Oh, there it is. That's right. That's on the screen there, damn it. Marie DeMarco. Marie, if you're the Marie I think you are, you've got a crazy amount of Facebook followers. That's impressive. I have to say. That is some impressiveness. So what you're telling me is I should be streaming on Facebook more often. Or at all, I guess. Or maybe I should run that Facebook group maybe that doesn't, I don't do anything on. I mean, Team always, Fight the Flat Earth does tell me that he gets a lot of his views actually coming from Facebook. So I'm probably missing out on an opportunity. But Marie, thank you very much. And I believe, I believe that she's one of the ones that got the first run of shirts that has like the somehow during the process got like. So now there's two, here's the thing. She got one, and apparently she's okay with that. It's very unique. It screams ADHD, you know. I think she's taking it in stride. And I really appreciate that, Marie. Now, that said, there is somebody else out there who ordered a t-shirt and got one of the first two off the line, and it has that out of place the. So, here's the thing. If that is you who bought the other t-shirt and you don't like the fact that that the is definitely not in line with the other letters, please reach out to me on Discord any way you can. Reach out to me. I'd want to confirm that you are, in fact, the person who bought that shirt. I'd let you keep the shirt even, but I'm willing to replace it if you want that the straightened out. There was I don't know what happened there. I know I lined them up when I was producing the shirt, and then somewhere along the way, I guess a ghost in the machine occurred or something, and it got moved. And then when I was looking at them after I'd posted about it and everything, I saw the wasn't lined up. I was like, what the hell? So I went back in, and sure enough, it wasn't. So I did fix it. The copy, but two were sent out. So, that copy doesn't exist anymore other than the two that were sent out. So, I know I've counted for one with Marie, and I would like to just know that if you're fine with it, I'm happy. You can even count it as a, unique one-off shirt there's only two of. Or you can say, I kind of wanted them to look better than that and line it up, and you can come talk to me, and I'll make it right. Okay, so just, let's just take care of that. So, yeah. Other than that, if you didn't notice, I put it over here in the single guest thing, but there is merch. We've got some Ask About the Vanilla sweaters, some Ask About the Vanilla shirts. There's some neck gaiters on there in case you want to look like our last person from the stream there. What video? Oh, man, I didn't even get to this. It's like Flat Earth Fokker and stuff. But we do have neck gaiters. Want to look like the guy riding the lawnmower. He reclines, remember, don't worry. If you haven't seen that video, that's a video you got to go check out. Good stuff if you haven't seen it. And maybe you haven't, but you know what? Most of the subscribers probably have because it's killing it. Holy shit. 7,000 viewers? Wow. You got a gator? That's awesome, Holy. That's cool. I didn't even see that a gator sold. It's Anubis, the Egypt god of the underworld. Thank you, Bella. I knew who he was. I mean, I knew I recognized it. Oh, yeah, I knew that. Oh, yeah, that's right, Anubis. Yeah, thanks, Bella. I couldn't remember who it was exactly. It's okay. I knew that. I know who Anubis is. I just didn't know that was Anubis. I wear a neck gaiter usually, too. Well, Craven, you can get an Ask About the Vanilla neck gaiter in the description. So there you have it. Team, see you guys at the stream. Dropping your links in my stream. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, everybody go check out Team's his links. I believe that's what he linked. Oops, something went wrong. Oh, I see what happened. Fucking... Why have they not fixed that? If we oh man, it even miniaturized my fucking window here. If we as YouTubers, while we're in our studio, click on a link, it gives us, it actually screws up the HTML for the link and makes it wrong. Yeah, 33 minutes and 10 seconds. Get your asses in there, team. I hate this. Why does it do this? Look at. This is your thumbnail. I don't understand why it's doing this. Like, look at it. Oh, well, that's fucked up. Did you even load a thumbnail to it yet? No wonder we can't find it. Yeah, that's weird, eh? That it doesn't like to load the thumbnails sometimes. I don't know why it does that. After Brainy's done, of course. No, it's all good. I'm getting out of here right away. I gotta go spend some time with the family, but we're just doing our typical, 1 hour get off. That is insane. That is absolutely disgusting. And yes, it was a good video, but holy shit, guys. Yeah, if you want a good intro, here's a good intro. I think I did good. This is what me and Team... I'm trying to find my music here so I can kill it. This is what me and Team were talking about, clean, tight, quick.
Your driver's license. The vehicle on the roadway. Yeah, it's a lawnmower. That's a vehicle. It's not a motor vehicle. Yes, it is. That's
I'm
murder.
not gonna stand here to argue fact with you, okay?
You don't have to. You just have to give me your driver's license.
I don't need a driver's license to ride a murder, for God's sakes. Go away from me, please. Look, you got...
I don't need, this is an implement of joy, not a. Excuse me, sir. Can you get back? Can you get back? This is not a motor vehicle. This is an implement of joy. And it was a good intro. I liked it. So I had fun making it, and my kid had fun messing around with me in the driveway, and that's kind of what it's about, I guess. So on that note, let's just double check the chats. Marie DeMarco, if you wanted to say a comment with that, Supreme Vanilla. You know what? I was gonna do the Supreme. I might. Okay, so here's the thing. I looked into this. I want to do the Supreme Vanilla T-shirts. First of all, it'll really set off Unirock's racism joke. That said, I can actually feel that alcohol. Like, no joke. I can actually, like, I'm not a big drinker. I can actually feel that alcohol hitting me. It's really crazy. That I'll feel in a minute. Look at this. It's really cool. Lights up in Delta 9. Like, Delta 9. Delta 9's actually the symbol for the, This is cannabis, YouTube. Thank you. So we've got Supreme the symbol here. And I just want to point something out. This is, like, copyright. Oh, God. There it is. Okay, so this is actually a brand. With the red on the outside and the white writing. But I think if you reverse it, it's not a brand. Like, because that's their brand. Oh, hey, team. Want to know something fun? So my kitty... Okay, hold on. You guys are going to bear with me 1 second. I'm grabbing this cat. We're going to scald her together as a team. You're gonna be a star. A star. We got to talk about something. No, we got to listen. No. We got to talk. I know you don't like to talk about the important things. But we got to talk, okay? I know. We got to talk. Okay, listen. Gotta talk. We got to talk about. God damn it! You guys can't see shit, but the cat. Ah! All right, the cat got away, everybody. This was real. Fuck did that cat go? Goddamn cat. Listen, come here. Come on. You don't want to be a star? He does not want to be a star. Okay, hold on. We gotta talk. We gotta talk. You stop clawing into me. Okay, listen. We gotta talk about you climbing my Ethereum mine. We've gotta talk about you climbing the Ethereum mine. You've shut off my Ethereum mine twice in 12 hours. Can you please stop climbing my Ethereum mine? You don't need behind the window behind it. She has been climbing my Ethereum mine and shutting it off. Stop putting your paws on my power bars. There. We all scalded her as a team, okay? Team, she's been shutting my Ethereum mine off. She said, listen, this is for your own good. And she went up there and she powered it off. She did it at 3 a.m. and she did it again at 8. No, it was actually in the afternoon. Something else happened at 8. But yeah, no. She's been going up there and just shutting her off. Just walking up and going, you know what? That power bar, this paw, off. I actually think it was loose enough that what's happening is when she goes to jump up, she's putting a little pressure on the button and causing the power bar button to rock just enough that it, like, turns the computer off for a second. Because, like, even the last time it happened, I heard her, like, clump down from, like, what sounded like where the Ethereum mine is, and I looked over, and she's, like, walking away, licking her paws as the computer reboots. I'm like, you. So, yeah. Yes, tech hour. Nobody cares. But, yeah. Oh, wow, I'm way up in the chats. Good intro, but honestly, still a bit long. Still a bit long? Yeah, that's fair enough. I'll clean it up. I think my cat heard your cat. She stood up and came next to me meowing. With as much eth as worth right now, that cat could very well lose one of its lives during your turning your rig off. Don't get me wrong, man. It was like I woke up this morning and I walked over there and I like, shook the mouse. It turned on. It was just like a Windows screen. I'm like, I can't turn that shit on. Like, I bet you I calculated the miner was off for 6 hours, or no, 5 hours. And in that 5 hours, and I shit you not, that cat cost me almost $10. Or maybe 8. Like, yeah, because those cards are making... Right now, Ethereum is just disgusting, so let's just put it that way. Remember, people, beavers need loving too. Hey, you remember that. Beaver C, I love the name, by the way. Beavers need love too, but they gotta pay. Wait, no, that's not true. It's the Family Guy joke. Where he's like, what? You could whore yourself out to 1,000 women for $50 a piece. Is that what it is? Because he needs $50,000. Yeah. He's like, where am I going to get $50,000? He's like, well, you could whore yourself out to 50,000 women for $50 a piece. He goes, there were 100 fat chicks for $500 a piece. And they all look at him. And he goes, what? Fat chicks need love too. They got to pay. Which, by the way, I don't believe in what I just said. It's more of a joke, people. Don't get all SJW on me. We love cats, but we love ETH more. Yeah, it's so true. I love my cat, but like, are you okay? Oh, she was chewing on her paw. She got shut in the door yesterday. I'll shake your mouse. She got shut in the door. I opened the door, like, because I was actually working on the door. Like, the door was what I was dealing with. And she's typical cat. She wants to come out and escape. So I, like, opened the door and shut it, opened the door and shut it, opened the door and went to shut it, and it was like a spongy, like, it just didn't kind of want to shut. So I gave her another good, like, come on, door, like, meanwhile, there was a cat bridging the gap with her ribs just going, like, all of a sudden you open it, you hear the cat, like, burst out of the doorway. You're like, what the fuck? All of a sudden you're like, oh my God, you're like picking it up and massaging its every part of it to make sure it's okay. It's like, holy shit, I really slammed her in there too. So she hasn't tried to escape out that door since though. So it's been a good win for us. Just order some pizza. I like pizza. Anyways, on that note, I'm going to go through some of the people here real quick. Bella Charge, Jarl Webbard. We got Minus still hanging out, you crazy European bastard staying up late watching me. Craven Mordick, this asshole named Team Skeptic, whoever that guy is. Beaver C, nice name. Mike 71. So Friday? What's going on Friday? I need to do a fucking 5K stream. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I was hoping for Saturday, but that's coming on hard and fast now. That's only like a day away. Brainy is the biggest lightweight I've ever seen. Yes, he is. It is true. Yes, it is, team. Beaver Pussy. Yeah, but those are synonyms. Not a squirrel that got Brainy distracted, but a kitty. It's true. It's anything with a furry. You should see my little girl. It's like you come out of the room for a second, you come back in. You're like, you let the cat go? She's like, oh yeah, I was just, the cat just comes shooting out of her arms. Like, holy shit, thank you. And you're like, she's like, I just petting the cat. You're like, yeah, come on, the cat. Goddamn. Cat's sitting there on the ground, like crushed to the ground. Just see an eyeball poking out. She's like, help me, help! The little girl has me. It's been like that. She's 4 and a bit, and she's at this point where like, but I just love the cat so much, she says to us. And we're like, we get that, but the cat's gonna love your eyeballs one of these days when she gets really upset with it. Fucking cat sits in the window like a sphinx. We have like those double windows for basements, right? And she we open them and she goes in between the windows and lays in between the panes. Kind of crazy. Anyways. I'm going to actually just hit this outro button. Now, listen, I want you all to know that I'm working on an outro that has all of you fine bastards that give me money in it. But for now, you're actually down there. Right. Patron, and remember, you have a place in my heart. All right. Now I'm just wasting time. 70 people in here. You guys are crazy. Go do something with your lives. Just kidding. Thank you for coming and spending it with me. I really appreciate you guys. And I am going to peel out Dr. Peel style. Ooh, good song. Hold on. Wait. We got 10 seconds of this before we go, though. Wrong feed. We could dance our way out. Wait, here we go. We can dance our way out. Don't worry, I got the outro button right here. Where is it? I actually lost.